All right, we're doing some farming with the Monkey Show guys. I'm here with everyone, and I'm just going to jump in the stream and let them know that I am live now. So,
okay, hello Moondog stream.
okay.
Hello Moondog stream.
Don't forget on Twitch you can.
That bailer when you're done, Moondog.
Yeah, I will.
And all Moondog's viewers be grateful that Moondog started now, not earlier, when we heard me screaming as I rammed the computer.
That should just be expected background noise. It's just going to scream at something.
Sorry, Armor.
You'll have to get Friday the 13th, Stu. It's on sale. That's a lot of fun.
I know the game type already, it's just I didn't even deal. Now I looked this morning at the activity of Steam and I've seen everybody gets achievements for Friday the 13th. It's like, fuck.
Well, we blame the fact that Roy wanted to find out if he could die fastest or not. So we tried it.
I did as well. I succeeded.
Well, the moral of the story is being the game, not watching it.
I saw you, I wasn't sure where you were at.
Yeah,
I think
I wasn't sure about you either.
I was Moondog's first victim and I was BP's first victim, so...
And Roy's map.
So they're basically all aiming for you and they're like, BP sees somebody else says, fuck it, that's not Roy, and goes straight for you.
No, it was just Roy ended up being.
Sorry, Roy.
I know.
My son interrupted me. What?
Kai keeps pressing that button and it's annoying me.
It's annoying that somebody sees it.
Yeah. Because he keeps making a ping sound.
Ah. Try and not ram the other bales off the other side is better. Question itself.
Do I need to take next?
Okay, before you sit down again.
So it is powerful in this pile.
Yeah.
Charge!
Charge!
You can
Okay.
get it in the side grab.
I like how both me and you took the same. Turned it perfect.
I'll take some barley to the mill.
Hello, Troy.
Hello.
3 people in one bale trailer. This could be fun.
Shouldn't be too bad.
Well, it's a big enough field here, Armor. We've got so far to go to get the bales that we're not really going to interrupt each other.
Oh,
at the moment.
Okay. I didn't. Okay, let's see.
I've got
Sorry,
one
John?
against. I got one against the hedge down there too somewhere.
Right, you
Alright.
I'll grab them.
Here we go.
Field produces something like 50-something bales, isn't it?
Oh, joy.
They all produce a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very good producers.
Especially if you fertilize them.
And then, yeah.
Alright, I'm going live now.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Whee! And first thing to hear is Armor's going whee!
And I go the wrong way, thinking I'm going to the freight yard and it's the mill.
I'm gonna sit over the structure, that's fine.
Okay, it's not the joystick and the throttle BP, it's the gas pedal and brake. The steering wheel.
I wish these brakes would fucking work.
Yeah.
Brakes, were they?
Oh, we could
Brakes. We don't need no
Through there.
stinking brakes.
Well, when I'm trying to not ram the bales off the trailer, I want brakes to work.
Yeah.
It's the only time I actually use a brake.
So you don't knock them all off.
Mm-hmm.
So
There's one there to stop them in dog straight
what
away.
was the update to MR? What did they change? Anybody know?
I think they implemented fully either the straw add-on or the South American add-on.
Ah,
It had been partial, but if I remember it right, it was updated a kind of week we set the server up,
oh, okay.
and we just never updated. But we tried it to see did it fix that error we had.
Alright, this is the fun bit. Try load fails until follow fails.
Very good. I've got the absolute wrong shoes on for this too. I got my big heavy outside boots on, and they're not the best thing for my steering, for my pedals. And I forgot to change before I.
You've got a different set of pedals for the standard G27 wheel pedals.
No, no, these are the Fanatec ones. So my gas pedal is actually longer than the other two. So because of this, because of the way my boots are, I can't bend my ankle enough in the boots to push them. To push the pedal down.
Because I tried to.
Okay, what the?
I tried to wear shoes the other day on the pedals. I was catching the brake pedal and the gas pedal.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
should try
see,
having
mine-
to move your car after
Okay.
you get off your bike.
I
I'll
think-
bike you around and do them boots.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just realised
exactly.
once the way it works.
That's fun.
Exactly.
And that's a real car that does get damaged.
You know what the best thing ever happened to me was? One time I got off the bike and I jumped in the truck, and for some reason, I don't know what happened, but I completely had a brain fart. I put my truck in gear, I let the clutch off, and I got out of the truck. And the truck rolled down the hill across the street into the neighbors. Because in my bike, if I let the clutch out, it just stalls. I don't know what I was thinking. I got out of the truck, and the truck rolled down the hill into the neighbor's car.
I'm sorry, I have all the neighbours looking at me. Straight with the helmet and everything still on.
I'm just having a really rough day today in Farm Sim.
All right, that's done. So 14 is the next.
14's the next one, yes.
Roger that.
Was
You
we
having
looking at buying?
FPS problems again?
We was looking into buying field 17 or something because the gates are open on that field.
I hadn't.
All gates are always open.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah, whenever I go
Go
in
ahead,
out of a
Armor.
field, I never close the gate again.
If you not know the rules, right, if you've explored it, leave it open so everyone else knows.
Come on, did we not play Friday the 13th last night?
True.
Although there is the thing about, like in Old Rage, I try to force myself to close the gates, otherwise the cows will get out.
Mm-hmm.
Even though obviously they're not going to get out, but oh, someday.
Maybe
Oh,
FS19.
you know what I just realized again? I'm an idiot. God, I'm so unprepared today.
So in real life, obviously, horses need straw. They need grass.
Well, they need
Is it-
food, yeah. They need horse,
Yeah.
whatever you
They
feed a
need
horse.
oat.
So
Is that going to give us a reason to grow oats?
is
Maybe.
exactly because there's new crop types going to be in it. So that means that we've got 10 for our horses then. That's fine.
I hope horses are like chickens. I hope they're not like chickens. We automatically have a horse, because yeah, horses are cool and all that, but I don't care. You know what I mean? It's just something else to feed.
You
I'm
can
not
just use
interested.
horses to buy new equipment like horse plows and all that.
But how are they going to fit in what they got? They can't produce anything apart from, unless you're going to sell them for as burgers.
We don't sell animals from eating farms. Simply, I'll go to the Happy
Sell them to the
Rainbow Farm.
racetrack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Rainbow
we're
Farm.
raising racehorses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they should introduce unicorns, in fairness.
Unicorn.
And what they
Where-
for? Horns?
Well,
No, but they'll go to the Rainbow Farm with the other unicorn.
With the pigs that we don't
With
sell
the pigs. Yeah.
for food. You know what? My biggest concern is, if that dog is a real thing, am I gonna have to feed this damn dog too? I mean, it's just more stuff I'm gonna forget to feed.
Yeah, but look on the bright side, you can grow lambs and cows to feed the dog.
Yeah. Then I just need to grow rice and I'm all set.
Oh, see, that's what horses are for. You grow horses and then you feed them to the dog. I mean, people always say I'm hungry enough to eat a horse.
Yeah,
So.
you could do that. Use them to plough your field when they get old. Send them to. No, that's the glue factory, isn't it?
I send them to the dog bowl. The dogs don't give a shit, they eat it.
Couldn't you use the dog to move cattle and
Yeah,
sheep around?
that's what you would do, and it looks like a sheepdog. I mean, it does look like a.
That's what
Yeah.
we're hoping that the dog will do something.
Now, if the dog is, again, is it going to be some sort of automated thing? If they do put that in where you just tell the dog, move the sheep here and it does it, or are you going to have to train the dog? Is the dog going to be horseplay friendly, is my question.
Dog on.
I hope it's not. That'll be fun.
Can I
Or
set
is
up
it-
a,
Watching all the fucking wee whiny buggers going, oh no!
can I set up a? Well, I'll be one of them, Stu. Can I set up the dog on course play and have it, do its thing? That's going to be my question. Oh.
I just hope the dog
maybe
just.
the dog breed.
I'm just hoping the dog just isn't something like man's best friend, companion, and it just follows you around everywhere you go.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that sheep mod for 15 that did that? The sheep would literally follow you around everywhere you went.
I remember that, sure.
I had that for about 5 minutes till it annoyed me, and I was like, all right, that's enough of that.
Have the sheep actually, bang
Okay,
behind you as you go.
Hey,
It would literally follow you around everywhere you went. And
It's
that
all
was
gonna
the
fall
first...
off. No, there's bales on this other side that are gonna fall off. So.
Okay, so this is a bit of a hill.
Whoa, whoa. You're one more spot on my side.
I'm
Yeah,
hoping
got
I'll
some
get up the hill.
Follow Travis to the sail point. Hang on, Travis. Let me follow you to sail point so I know what that is.
Has 14 been tedded? Are you tedding it? This has been tedded already.
It's already done. Yeah,
okay,
it's
I
good.
thought so.
I'm bringing a bale with me so I can
There's a couple of places up by that other field where it wouldn't let me ted it because it said that we didn't own the field.
We don't own that field? Yeah, okay.
So.
Let's go, Travis. I'm following behind you now.
Okay.
Yeah, they tend to be up towards the very top by 16, isn't it? I found them.
Which way? Right or...
Keep going straight.
Follow
Right,
Travis. Armor. Get behind him, not in front of him.
I know the way, but...
Do you know the way?
2 ways.
I'll pick one.
Yeah, I'm going the way that I did backflips and front flips with Travis.
Backflips and what?
Yeah.
Over here on this little hill where we had all the fun that one Sunday, flipping tractors and.
Oh yeah, I watched that from the stream.
Ah, of course, there's a tree in the way.
That's only 4,998 out of there.
Well, it never fails when you're out, because I can't rake inside the cab, otherwise it's even more of a mess than I normally do. And whenever I take a corner, and it doesn't matter what map, whether it's Drummered, whether it's Old Ridge, whether it's this, every time I go to take a corner, there's a damn tree that gets in the way, and I can't see what I'm doing.
It's that secret community.
I'm telling you, it's that map makers secret society. They all get together and go, hey, put a tree right there. It'll be annoying. Watch this.
That's what chainsaws are for.
Oh, trust me, there's been many times that I've tried to cut, that I've thought about cutting down trees in the corner of my meadows, but gotta have shade for the cows, so I'm like, nope, just leave them and deal with it.
I was just thinking there was trees in the way last night too, and chainsaws would have been a good idea.
I think it was the Welsh farmers
they ran into trees.
Who did a review on this map for 17's edition and said that there was enough shade for the sheep.
Yeah.
So some trees just put along the fence line.
Well, I never thought about that when I did the new, because on Old Ridge, the dairy extension was supposed to be a new pasture, right? Even though I knew I couldn't move the cows. But I didn't think about putting trees in it. And Reefy actually mentioned it. He was like, we should put some trees over there. So I had a good hard think about that. And I'm like, nope, you know what that's going to be now? It's going to be a new meadow that I can cut. So that way I don't have to put any more trees. Because I didn't want to mess with trees. We got some random wheat over here, or what is that?
Yeah, we have that fixed. Or that's fixed. That was where I got distracted.
On where?
14.
Oh.
There's just a little spot of some crop. I couldn't quite tell what it was. It might have been canola or whatever.
Yeah. That is fixed in, ready for FS19.
These fucking map makers, man.
In upon the cliff?
That was a Steam sale announced.
No, I was going by field 17. I got a hump in the roads and almost went into the head. Well, almost went over, but I had the hedge, so I never went over.
Field 15.
17.
17. Oh, that's been fixed as well.
That's where your bug test.
So it was a bug, no an actual Newbie evil. Okay.
I agree, Reefy. Reefy made it sound really good. It's been extensively tested by the monkey show. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. We just drive around and go, yeah, that doesn't work, or that's wrong, or whatever.
Well, that's what bug testing is.
Yeah, but I can't be arsed. Like the only reason I even noticed that I could have played on this map for a year and never noticed that little bit of crop growing in the field. It would have never crossed my mind that. I've had a floating tree on Old Ridge for 3.5 years. I can't be arsed to fix it. Whatever.
I've got a little behind you there, Travis, because that.
Yeah.
See, I'm the worst beta tester in the world, because to me, if I get on a map and it looks like a map and it works the way a map's supposed to work, then good. I'm happy. Any little sort of anomalies I find, they don't really affect me too much. Because if they're bad enough, I'll fix them myself.
Pull, Travis, pull.
Yeah. I'm gonna be there in a second, Travis. I'll just round.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm up the hill.
All right.
All good.
Ooh, Jesus.
Roy, can you pull the cell point in the barn? Instead, you need to can drive.
What?
Just
the
don't.
cell point in the barn.
Just don't
just
tell.
right along the edge. You can just drive that.
Yeah.
Just don't tell BP where the money came from.
Oh, he already knows.
I'm just telling you guys, at some point you're going to realize that, oh crap, we don't have enough. There's no such thing as enough. There's no such thing as enough bales. When you run out of places to put bales, you build more places to put bales.
Yeah, but
that's.
See, they're not playing on the seasons. It's you can grow grass and get paid when you.
Yeah, we don't have 500 cows either.
But haven't we set this to run 24 hours a day now?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. But the thing
one-time speed.
You can cut grass at 24 hours a day if you have. You don't have to wait till spring or summer.
The grass is not exactly a hard commodity to come by.
Although in FS19 that might change.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
straw is our biggest issue.
Like Drummond, we're gonna run out of bales. We're gonna run out of bales before we get a first cut of grass in. Now, obviously, I play it differently, but we made nearly 1,000 bales in Drummond last year. We're down to about 400. So. And we don't have. We have not quite 200 cows. So, see, to me, it's just I have never, like, you'll never see me selling a bale. I'd close the farm down before I sold a bale.
Yep.
Hello. Hi, Roy.
Hi.
Roy's coming at you. Don't stop. Okay.
And aren't bales a commodity? Don't the prices drop out after you sell so many of them?
I have not noticed that.
No.
No, yeah, I don't think bales affected by so.
Travis, I'm heading back I'm heading back to the farm first to get a new weight.
Okay.
How's everyone doing up here?
Selling beer around the new.
It took 3 of you to sell the bales.
Oh, no, they each brought one.
No, I was looking where the point was. I've never been there before, so I was just
one
following.
bale.
Yeah, they each brought one on their forks. So.
Travis brought the whole trailer. We followed help, see if we need help.
Yep. Nope, it's pulled it up the hill just fine. I'll be anxious to see how it pulls the grass bales up the hill, because they're heavier.
It'll do fine.
You can barely pull that.
I mean,
yeah, but it barely pulls the slurry tank.
Yeah.
So, on the straights.
I drove down to about 5 or 6 miles an hour just pulling up that hill with the bales.
Yeah, they did
I
30
have
kilometers.
weight on the front of this tractor for this.
Yeah, I cannot drive this Travis without a weight on the front. You know, because the weight at the back is so powerful, it's pulling my front wheels out into the air.
Oh yeah.
The biggest weight to the smallest tractor.
Yeah, so I'm going to switch it out at the farm first, so
yeah,
I'm a bit late.
I want to use the weight. I'm doing hardcore.
I'm not even coming.
Send everything then.
Because that one just leaves you right open.
So Peter and I were talking about when we get the square baler. Well, we were talking about the Arcusian Auto Stack, that three bale stacker. We were thinking about getting that one.
Whoa.
Okay. Make sure you get. We got to get Jasper back to show everybody how to use it. Then.
Can I ask a question here? What's the new mod? The whatever it is.
The mix station.
The mix station, the ready-made cow food.
Ah, right.
As in you dump all the raw stuff in and it gives you, instead of mixing up.
I'm staying straight. I'm not moving. I'm not moving.
Travis, you need to turn back.
Well, you got a bale down there?
No, come back with the fence or something. Don't do it with the loader. This hill and me don't go together.
Well, I've made about 20 grand off those bales anyway. So that's okay.
Do you
yeah,
have
I'm parking up here on the hill.
Do you have an
here.
issue here?
Oh, do we have a flip over? That's what we have? Okay.
I'm at armories now. I'll see if I can pick them up.
Alright.
Armor, you gotta learn.
The same place again. Dude, no.
I just
The weight in the back, it just dragged it right down.
I come around the corner just in time to watch that go down into the water. No, you don't even come near my tractor. Nope.
The fucking weight in the back, it was too heavy. It just got dragged right down.
Oh boy. Do I need to come over with the fin?
I might as well just finish shoving armor into the water too.
On you go.
Yeah, they can reset. I'm gonna keep loading bales.
No, Armour always said they like to clean tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't be clean.
Sorry, Armor, I can't lift you up
Imagination,
there.
that's where that comes in.
If you're going to end up, I could either shove you into the water, then you have to reset anyways, or you can see if someone can come with a front loader and flip you over, or you can reset it. I guess that's your options.
Just reset it, it'll be easier.
But anyone watching though, I can just barely see it as it's going into the water.
Oh,
I have to
so funny.
find that and clip that out there.
Right, what's a smaller weight than 1.6 ton?
There should be some weights in the shed there.
Yeah, I'm just looking for one just now. Yeah.
There are
Maybe that
several-
yellow one or the one next to it, maybe.
several
The yellow
on
one.
650.
shed. I put them all, most of them in one place.
Oh, Peter, not again, Peter, not again.
Sorry.
I've got the same weight as
I'm
Peter's
cleaning up a pile of shit.
Oh, this
So you're
shit's up with
so
Peter.
you're helping armor? Is that what you're doing? No.
I didn't want to do. I restrained myself from saying that. I'll be right back.
Moondog is just leaving as well.
So sorry. But
Whee!
That's better, I can steer now.
Can you steer?
Yes, because the weight's not pulling my wheels off the ground now. Well, you know, steer as well as you can in MR. Where it's like ice skating.
It's like season snow.
I'd hate to see MR with seasons and snow then.
Well, you've seen it. You watch all Reefy's videos. You've seen him do MR in the snow with gearbox. I mean, Reefy throws more mods at a map. I thought about doing that. I thought about like throwing every mod that I could think of at a map for a series, and then I just said, no, Reefy's already done that. He does that every series.
Yeah,
so.
but Reef doesn't drive like me, does he?
No. Well, sometimes,
Well,
but he doesn't do it on purpose. Yeah.
Yeah, Stu, you have to think of MR as being like you drive in real life more than you drive in the game.
Yeah, but what's the point in playing a game if you're going to try and be realistic with it?
Well, that's the idea of MR and
Stop,
gear.
stop the lane, stop the
Right.
lane, stop the lane, stop the bale.
So we've got no fields actually ready to be harvested yet.
Right.
Travel is off.
Because she
That's
must
not the
be
bale.
going to get about 40, 50 bales off this field.
Right, I got this one. I didn't get it in a perfect way, but I still got it.
I think there's going to be more than 50 actually.
Yeah.
I
That
think
field
there
has
have
been producing a lot of bales.
Yeah, 3
We
or
got-
4
We get
loads
80 odd out
of
of that,
that
right, with
trailer.
everything on it.
Field 14, yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's about 80.
Oh,
I don't have a black screen, do I?
No, you're good.
Okay. There's nobody watching because I didn't do my intro. What's up, everybody? It's the Bipolar. Welcome to Farming with the Monkey Show on Newbie Farm 19. The map that you will be able to download when Farm Sim 19 becomes available sometime in October. Now with horses and a dog, you know, because that's something that farming definitely needed. More horses and more dogs. You know, I don't know what Giants is thinking. So
sorry, Armor.
Whoa! I just had a massive lag spike there.
I'm guessing that's parked in a hill then, because that just rolled right down in the Way to go, Travis.
You don't suppose? I just had this thought. Now, this is completely probably, you know, out of left field, but hey, Kev, how you doing? You don't suppose that Farming Simulator has maybe taken a look at Farmer's Dynasty and said, maybe we can include... No, they couldn't have, because the game would have been done before that game came out. Never mind.
No, I don't think so, but they're probably...
I don't want that.
Some bit.
Sorry.
So that I was on this side.
13, 15, and 17 we've had new animals. Chickens was in 13, wasn't it?
13, yeah. Is that when chickens came out in 13? See, I wouldn't know for that, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is they should be here to stay, because they've had them...
Sheep was in 13 as well, wasn't it? Sheep and chickens.
Yeah, we had sheep in 13,
yeah. So pigs was 17. So.
Pigs was 15. Oh, in the game.
Yeah. So there's only been one.
15.
Yeah.
No, we didn't get any new animals except for modded animals, right? Yeah, in 15. We got no. We didn't get anything. Actually, no new crops. No, I was going to say sunflowers.
It was just forestry, wasn't it?
No, we got
forestry.
Yeah, forestry was the only thing in 15.
Well, forestry and graphics.
Sorry, Armor.
And graphics. Yeah.
Well, and you got better bale at that point too.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
bale,
a million times better bale physics in 15 and 13. Yeah. So now, if they continue that trend, bales in 17 will have mass. They will have actual physics. 17? So in 19.
Yeah. So
I know what I was trying to say.
Yeah, but so far every year the game's becoming better and better, more optimized with. So hopefully. I mean, we don't get tractor football anymore. That's a bonus.
Well, and unfortunately, what we don't, on the reverse of that, what we don't get anymore is football. Which, let's all face it, it's fun occasionally, right? Especially when you got a play course running and the tractors are constantly getting stuck in traffic and you just want to smash them out of the way.
Let's hope they
fix it. It's interesting to see the weather changes, I think.
Well, the dynamics, clouds and that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm all for that. My problem is, though, is that for that to really work, you need to build a weather engine into the game, right? And then you're talking about a whole nother thing.
Yeah, but
I wonder if that means they could mod. Somebody might mod it and like make it so you could have follow real world weather.
Yeah, I'm sure you could build an API that would
if,
you know,
if
ping
somebody
a database.
If they put a weather engine into it, then you know
that would be
interesting
fantastic
to see how the weather system is affecting
no
the
gaming
farmer.
session, that makes everything worse.
Because
I really like to
sure
see
does when
the
you
mud
click the wrong
puddles
button.
on the farm.
Well,
Rain.
in the thing they did release, if you look at the very start of it, your man stands in a puddle and it splashes. So
yeah, and we all know Giants well enough.
Maybe not a splashing puddle, but maybe a puddle on the ground.
Yeah.
And we all know Giants well enough to know that they're not going to put anything in that CGI trailer.
No, it's hinting. It's hinting at stuff. And they've said that about the dog. It's hinting at something.
Yeah.
Everyone is trying to guess what the tractor's at the end. Well, it's just
who cares?
There's new vehicles.
It's a case.
It's not necessarily a tractor. Well, yeah, but it's they're introducing more vehicles, more brands.
Right.
I think they introduced us.
I think at some point that. And I say this all the time, but at some point, like, it needs to stop being so much about, hey, look at the new licensing we got, you know. Okay, to most people, now to me, when
they asked what people wanted, that's what
more tractors. Yeah, but the problem is, it's the people who are going to play the game for 40 minutes and drive every track. I don't care. A tractor's a tractor. Does it do the job? Good. Yep, done.
Their $30 is as good as your $30.
Unfortunately, their $30 is better than my $30.
And there's a lot more of them paying $30.
Exactly.
Who want a proper sim.
That was my point.
There's that guy who said.
Oh my gosh, I've never had this much trouble before.
As long
This
as
is
he gets-
ridiculous.
As long as he gets 10 hours on the game, then he's got his
I was
money's worth,
watching
wasn't
somebody. I can't remember who it was. Who said it.
Is it lagging?
I was watching
No,
somebody
just
doing video, and they
I
reckon
don't know
they
what the
got
deal is.
You need to restart.
No, it's not lag. It's just
It's physics.
stupid. Yeah, it's just me.
Well, I can tell you that my CPU usage has gone up about 2.5% with this new MR mod. So it must be doing something more intensively in the background, I guess.
I don't know. We haven't had any problems with it this week.
They haven't-
Yeah, because you've only been you and one other person.
Well,
on the
me
server.
and Peter. That's true. Yeah.
Well, see, that's if there's however. I mean, if all of you are on, MR has to be working out what each one of you is doing.
Right.
Yeah. And because you're using bales as well, there's a lot more physics going on there.
A lot
Yeah.
more, and all the MR physics on the bales, and yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to kind of expect that a little bit with a lot of bales and a lot of people on the server. It's just
Yeah.
I'd like to see if they can make it so cruise control sets an axis of the tractor rather than it constantly moving. That'd be nice, so I can do bale work with this without charging the fucking bales with the other side bale trailer. You know what I mean? Like if you could set cruise control to 2 miles an hour and the tractor would never exceed 2 miles an hour, but you still controlled it with your accelerator and decelerator.
You can.
You can shoot. That's what. If you go press Shift 3 until
Right.
you get the clock.
Okay. Maybe we're.
Aye,
sorted
but I
then.
like that in the base game then. If that's
Alright, yeah. Well, I'd like all drive control in the base game, basically.
Yeah, me too.
But as it is now, though, not just partially implemented.
No, yeah,
Right.
don't half-ass it like you did with Soil Mod and MR. Do it all. Put drive control in the game, because drive control, even though I don't absolutely need it anymore, is a mod that I do not want to play Farm Sim without. So the first couple days of Farm Sim, I'm gonna hate it. You know, there are some. Again, I get it, because like David said, my $30 isn't worth to Giants what everybody else's $30 is, because they don't care.
You don't
It's not like they
seem like
get
a
paid by the hour of how many people play this game, right? So if they sell 10 million copies of it, which they will, because it's the best-selling simulator game of all time, if they sell 10 million copies of it and 999 million people play it for 5 minutes, it doesn't make any difference to them. They don't care about those of us who play it for thousands and thousands of hours. They just don't. It's a business, you know what I mean? And I
you're
get
in
that.
the minority.
In
That's
fact,
why.
they probably make more money off the people who play for like 40 minutes than those
Sure.
who play for thousands of hours.
Of course. But the difference is that we're the people keeping the game alive.
Yeah.
This is the bottom line. And yes, okay, so BP's maybe a little grumpy today, so I'm going to have a rant, but this is the bottom line with me in this particular game. There are people who are so massively loyal to this game, will play it all the time, no matter what. You know what I mean? And I think occasionally you got to give us a little bit of a shout, give us a little bit of something, you know, to say, hey, you're important too, not just the guys who are going to play it on PC or on PlayStation for 5 minutes and, you know, complain that it doesn't do what they think it should do.
Well, give them lots of money. Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, and because there'll be another generation of them the next time round, they don't need the same.
Yeah.
So I wonder
So
if that
people
means.
would either have given up on it or will have moved on to the PC version.
Does that mean it's not going to be golden nuggets
Sorry.
in 19? Then it's going to be
Oh.
horseshoes.
God, I
gonna
hope it's
play
not
you also
anything.
for now.
Yeah, so
did
do
they
I.
Did they not do horseshoes already?
Yeah, they
Didn't they
did.
do
Yeah.
horseshoes in
13.
13,
Yeah, they did.
right?
Yeah, they did
Dog,
horseshoes.
dog bones. Maybe
No, it's the
that's
coin
dog
versus
bones.
Dog
Dog
bones.
bones. There you go.
Yeah, that's going to be what it is.
I'm okay with that.
I worry about Giants. Like okay, I get like forestry. Forestry mod in 13 was a hoot because it was just funny. If you ever watch me and Grant try to do forestry in 13, it was just funny and it was frustrating as hell and it was funny, but okay. We didn't need it as part of the game. Now that's my opinion, of course, and I understand that there are people who do nothing but forestry in
But see,
Farm Sim.
even if you're not a big fan of forestry, you must admit being able to move a tree. Like I remember in 13 Hagenstein, them fields, those trees alongside the starting fields.
Yeah.
Like,
no, you're absolutely
You
right.
would have loved to have cut them down.
Sure. And God forbid you put Hagenstead in Giants Editor, where you break it forever. So,
I don't know, I only got Giants Editor working in 70.
but you know, again, I don't expect them. I don't expect Giants to build, you know, Farm Sim 19, the Bipolar Profit Edition. I don't. I get it. You know what I mean? I get it.
But that's the choice of it being a moddable game.
Exactly,
But-
because I can build Farming Simulator 19, the Bipolar Profit. Am I going to play 19 any different than Nope. Nope, absolutely not. Still going to be 1-to-1. Still going to be every day. If there's seasons built into it, then
that
So
would
then
be
you-
my only thing about real world weather is there's very few people want to play it. Like, it's winter now. Does that mean I can't play summer weather until summer? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it's fine if you're flying a plane or you're driving a truck or whatever, but farming, I don't think real world weather. But then, like, average world
There you
weather.
go, Travis.
Nice.
Got it. Okay.
See,
I'll
again,
meet you
that
guys
comes
over at 14.
that comes
Radio.
down to
I'll
toggleable
bring your
options.
tractor over for you.
Right, but even average
okay.
weather is on average in the UK, it is whatever temperature. So if you're playing winter time, then you get the average UK weather. Like the
Actually, I'll come back and get it. You guys can
It's
just
alright.
finish loading.
I'll
Right.
get 14 before.
Now,
before
speaking
you
of
get to the
geos-
sell point, so I'll just jump back. Take
I
over.
see they.
Oh no, I
released
was just gonna
couple
come
of
over
new
there
ones.
first.
there is. I didn't take much
So
notice.
done on field 4?
Yeah.
What's the new
Yeah.
one?
There's an
Southeastern
American
United
one,
States.
Okay.
There's a German
Peter,
one, I
Field
think.
14.
So you can do soybean on that one. Was it soybean that you couldn't do on the other one?
No,
wasn't it?
Sugar beets you can't do on any of the American geos.
Oh,
which is
not even on
ridiculous.
the new one.
Oh, I don't know. I just saw it. I haven't actually read it.
Yeah, no, there was a few went up during the week.
So Travis is fastest one. He needs to do back.
You're fine. I'm following you to 14 so we can finish filling it up.
I think that southeastern USA one is going to probably be geared towards cotton. Obviously, we grow a lot of cotton in the south of the
Ooh,
United
Jesus,
States.
that's
So
armor coasting.
Okay, so I just have those bales out of your way there, BP, so you can get that last little bit.
You know that scene in Jurassic Park where they see the T-Rex in the mirror? I just got that with armor suit.
See, there would be an interesting new animal. Maybe.
Nah, we can connect. And
please don't give them
occasionally
any
they escape from an
ideas.
enclosure and start going the
Baby
farm.
dinosaurs
Yeah, okay.
and unicorns in the same field.
That'd be a brilliant thing actually if the T-Rex could escape.
Travis, pull it up here.
I will. I'm waiting for Stu.
You know what? Eventually, this is what's going to happen to me. Eventually, I'm going to have to make my own farm game. I'm going to join the group of idiots who try to take on giants. But the thing is, I'm not. If I ever got a team together, if I ever got a developer and some coders and some modelers, and some scripters and all that together to make a game, it wouldn't be to take giants on. It wouldn't be to put giants out of business or make everybody buy my game versus theirs. It would be to make the game that I want to play. So if there's anybody out there who's
engine or whatever, because at the end of the day, it's not a bad engine.
if there's anybody out there who knows anything about this stuff, trust me, I'm your guy. I'm your idea guy. So now, would it be a full hardcore, BP version of Farm? Of course it would. Would anybody play it but me? Probably not. But that's okay, because I'd play the hell out of it. So it's very simple. I need it to look this good, no better, this good. I need the equipment to work correctly. I need real weather, real days, real seasons, and some kind of soil management thing that would actually make sense and actually have an effect in the game. You know what I mean? Let's make farming simulator instead of farming almost simulator, but you can still fuck around it. That's all I'm looking for. Yeah, BP is a little grumpy today. Can you tell?
But when you're grumpy, you come up with funny
Oh,
ideas.
I'm saying, I just need some game developer out there who's willing to take a chance and make, you're not going to make millions of dollars off that game. People aren't gonna buy it. You know what I mean? But I'll play it.
I think you'd be surprised how many people would buy it, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, look at how many people are buying all this other stuff that's out there. So
Microsoft Explain or Microsoft.
Or Microsoft fights them.
I say this all the time too. I believe that there's room for. The problem is we don't, in Farm Sim at least, we don't have another simulator. Farmer's Dynasty, I say it all the time. I'm gonna keep saying it, is not a farming game. It's not. It's just that simple. Now I don't know about.
Sims go farming.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's not fun, because it is. It's a lot of fun, but it's not this, and it's not a simulator. It's not a farming game. Now I don't know about pure farming. Haven't played it. It's not out yet. I'm not special, so I don't get. Single player, but we don't know how the actual gameplay is, and we will find out. I'm not cool. I don't get early copies of stuff, so. So there isn't there isn't another option out there for the hardcore, you know, full on, want to play, you know, every day is a day, want to sit through a winter. Now, I know you say this, David, but believe it or not, there is quite a bit of stuff that can be done on a farm in the winter.
Oh no, I don't doubt that, but I'm saying, as you said, you'll sell 100 copies, 1,000 copies. If that's what if you do it at 1:1 farming sim.
Right.
Should we lease another baler?
Will
Are you guys
people
gonna
that will play it and put thousands of hours on it? Yes, but the thing is, it's like planes in FSX and that. Why are they expensive? Because it's limited now.
Exactly. And I get it. I do get it. I'm not stupid. What I'd like to see, you know, if I were to draw a picture of my perfect farm sim, it would be exactly what I just. My perfect farm sim would be Old Ridge with real weather, soil mod, blah blah blah. Right? Perfect. Now I get it. Nobody wants to play that way. It's cool. I understand. You know, it's just me. But it's not just me. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people there who would do it. And I think having the option to be able to do it. Now, there's nothing stopping. Like I play 1-to-1 in farm sim. There's nothing stopping you from doing it. You can do it. Put everything on real time. Build a story around the idea that every day is a day, and make sure you make 1,000 bales a year because you're going to use them. You know, that's.
Yeah,
I'm just like put those on to hold them.
It's like all the, like we say, early racing games from PlayStation. You had arcade racing. You have a straightforward foot to the floor, don't give a toss, as opposed to as opposed to actually seriously trying to race.
Right.
And I think Farm Sim is missing in this. Easy should be arcade, hard should be hard.
Simulation style.
And I think
basically what you mean is easy is just normal gameplay and hard as AMR.
Yeah, easy as in you can literally go down the field with your seeder and follow it with a combine.
And I think that's the ultimate. You know, and again, the confidence of the Irish.
Because there is plenty of people who would quite happily play that game too.
I think that's the ultimate solution. Are you guys going to cut this verge bit here between 9 and the cliff? Should I stay here or?
Well, I was wondering if we should just lease another baler. Would you want to run a round baler?
I'll run a baler, yeah. I don't
and
care.
help Moondog?
I know we don't want to talk about it, but the unmentionable game, because they're on about that when it's released, it'll be £60 to buy. That's my fear, that Giants might go, oh, we might be able to get more money out of our game if it becomes successful.
Of course,
that's my fear.
It'll be like, is it Ark who said, oh, console players are being hard done by, PC players cough up extra money.
Right. Yeah. So everybody has to pay $60, right? Because what does Farm Sim on the console cost? Does anybody know? It's got to be $60, right?
I would assume 60.
It's around around 50 or 60, I think.
I'll tell you right now.
Peter, you have that, don't you? Or do you know how much you paid?
That baler's up at the farm. I reset it up there, BP.
Yeah, I'm coming up right now. Okay. I'll tell you right now. I have a line that I draw for games. Now everybody's going to say, well, BP, you have $300 worth of planes. Yes. But for games, I have a line that I draw. And I'll tell you right now, as much as I love Farm Sim, I'd be hard-pressed to be able to pay $60 for Farm Sim. I don't know that I do
a better angle for you.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of, that's a kind of, like, there's very few games and that money for.
There was full brakes.
£35 from the PlayStation Store.
Reverse?
35. Okay, all right, okay. I mean, that's a lot of money for us old folks. We remember when games cost $12. But all right, I get it.
Wait.
That's
why I'm using this fucking top.
But as you said, like if they see another title charging that money and it's selling, then they go, well, we can charge that one.
You put a $60 price tag on Farm Sim. You suddenly put it into the AAA games category, and let's face it, Farm Sim is not a AAA game. You know what I mean? Yes, it probably sells overall more copies than some AAA games. But it's not a AAA game.
No.
And they'd have, if they wanted to make it like that, they'd have to lose their Peggy Racing and they'd have to make it a simulator.
I mean, GTA 5, yes, it's
AAA.
It's AAA,
and worth it.
But the
GTA 5 is one of the
thing is, you don't have to get a new one for however many years.
Exactly, every 5 or 6 years.
Right.
Every 2 years is a lot for 60 quid.
And look at the amount of crap that is in GTA 5 for $60. Is it worth 60? Absolutely, it's worth $60. You could play that game for 5 years and never see everything.
Well, every DLC apart from the latest one has been free. It's been an update.
An
update,
the latest one has been the latest one is paid.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I get that. No, that's okay. I don't mind that.
It's paid, but it's not paid. It's paid only if you want to get a get-ahead in it.
Yeah.
Right, it's a get-ahead, exactly.
Still have access to all the stuff in it. It's just that
if you don't want to do the grind.
Yeah, but if you're willing to do the grind, it's free.
I wish they'd come out with that
price of the game. That's it.
For Gold Rush. Like be able to buy the first gold nugget instead of having to dig the fucking thing out.
Looks how much we sink each year into Farm Sim.
Oh, absolutely, $100, easy $100 every year.
Oh, it is. It's easy.
Oh, not
and then
year,
it's
every 2 years.
And then the problem with that is that it
every couple of years
doesn't work after. You know what I mean? You're stuck now. You have to, like, for me, it's not so much of an issue because I'm gonna play Farm Sim 17 after Farm Sim 19 comes out.
It is, but like it gets to the stage then if you're still playing 15, still playing 17, still playing 19, when 21 comes out, will you get it if you're still playing the previous 3 versions?
Yeah.
You know, do you have?
Yeah, but also 9 and 11.
Getting less and less out of it because you don't spend the time on it.
Absolutely, and that's the thing. I have to make the game. Like, I barely played Farm Sim 17. What, 6 months it was out? Like, barely played it because I was on 15 and I was happy there, and I understand now, and I was the first guy to rip it when, like, I made a video about it. Everybody's saying Farm Sim 15 sucked and they hated it, and I understand. I'm not saying they were right, and I'm not saying I was right, but I understand why everybody coming from 13 said 15 was crap, because I bought Farm Sim 17 obviously, but I really had very little interest in playing it for a long time because I was happy with 15. You know, and I'm sure that 19, unless it has some blow my mind feature, will be the same way. Yes, I will stream it the night it comes out, blah, blah. You guys will have already seen it because all the cool kids will get, you know, copies weeks in advance. But, you know, whether or not I play it full on hardcore, you know, every day, probably not right away anyway. I'll ease into it like I did with this.
Contact Giants and ask them for a fucking CD kit.
Oh, I'm gonna ask. They're gonna tell me to go have a walk like they do every time, but I will ask.
Yeah, we were watching. Right, came across somebody who has an early access game with 42 subscribers.
Yeah.
No, it's not Giants, like, but it's a game that his top YouTubers are playing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna ask. Don't worry. Like, I asked for them to help us out with the Sim Olympics, and they told me to have a toss. So, but we'll ask. We'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm. May as well. They can only say no.
They can only say no.
Yep.
Because I'm gonna get the same basic sort of you know, idea that I got from the Farm Sim Olympics, which was who were you again? Okay, that's way too fast for a round bailer since I have to stop every 2 minutes.
Well, you know, it's like there's a thing where I come from, you could never get into a nightclub. So the only way you get to know the bouncers is to keep an eye on them. They eventually know who you were.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. Now, Grant's not actually here, but Grant remembers the faff we went through to get early access copies of 15, right? Jim had developed a relationship with somebody at Giants. But unfortunately, Giants had sort of switched midstream and said, well, you're not really big enough.
And Grant would have been a big YouTuber at the time.
Grant was a massive YouTuber. So he would have had better luck getting a copy than Jim did.
Yeah, but I'm going to say, Grant, he should have been bigger and...
there you go, Travis.
Daggerwin.
Shall return.
Daggerwin had grown now in the last months. Half the year, then he started growing. Because how much did Grant had before he quit?
26 something.
Yeah, that had Dagwin for 1 year ago. So, look.
Early access to 17 brought a lot of what our big Farm Sim people know along.
Up until Daggerwin came around, Grant and Rob were the biggest English-speaking. Now they're bigger Germans, but German Farm Sim YouTubers with 1 million subscribers, but because the game really is sort of, you know, German-centric, right? But up until Daggerwin, until Grant and Rob sort of stopped, Grant and Rob were the biggest Farm Sim YouTubers on the planet. Which always made me, which made me laugh, because if you watch Grant's videos, like, obviously Grant by himself is a completely different person. Like, I'm a completely different person by myself than I am with him. But I love watching Grant play. It's a lot, and Rob too. Rob they just made the game look like fun, and I wanted to play it. So
What made me laugh is the first map he chooses is Drummond.
Drummond, absolutely. Good for him. Couldn't have picked a better map to start on. Yeah. No, could not have picked a better map to start on.
And see, it's amazing because you forget it when you're actually playing it. Whereas he made a point, all the stuff he got is straight off Mod Hub.
Yep.
All available in-game.
Yep. Absolutely.
And we all give out about Mod Hub and this stuff. But when you actually come in, there is a lot of stuff there.
Mod Hub is, you know what? That's the best thing that Giants ever did, I think, is be able to you could download the mods right from the game. What a fantastic idea.
You don't have to go looking for it or
but there's a catch to it as well. Because Mod Hub, you can only have your mods on there. You have to paste, if you share it with anywhere else, you have to link it back to Mod Hub. But
yeah.
when 19 comes out, 17's Mod Hub will eventually disappear, like 15's has gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you see that this goes back to the whole thing is they're in a 2-year cycle. They don't care about 17 once 19 comes out.
Right.
No, I know.
To them, when 15 mods went when the mod contest came out, well, they don't support 15 anymore. It's done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was very sad when the 15 mod hub disappeared. I'm like, wait a minute, where'd it go?
But that's and as you said, the same will happen in 17.
Yep.
Whereas at least I know feelings against FSUK, but you can get an 11 mod there if you want. You can get a 9 mod there if you want. It's still there.
Yeah. Okay. Just because I know that there's going to be somebody who's never watched me before. Just me, Bipolar Prophet, personally has a thing with FSUK. Nobody else in the Monkey Show does.
My point is the stuff is there, and in fact,
exactly.
There was 11 mods released in the last month.
What kills me is there's always stuff coming up. I'm not going to lie. Do I go to FSUK because I can't access the forums or anything anymore? But I go to FSUK and I look and to see if anything cool for 15 has come out, and occasionally it does.
Yeah, all there is.
So
that's my
great.
point. And as I said, there was 11 mods come out within the last month.
Yeah.
Somebody's still doing 11 mods. Good on them. Good on them. They're playing them.
You want to talk about
the game, except it never goes on sale, and I'm not paying a tenner for it.
You want to get your money's worth out of something. Damn, I mean, that's talk about getting your money's worth.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing a 7-year-old game.
But think about it. You're playing Euro Truck.
Which is a 7-year-old game, right?
That's Farm Sim 11 territory.
Geriatric drivers these days.
That's the great thing about simulator games is they come out and they tend to be around forever, which is just fantastic.
Which is why I think Farm Sim, I would prefer to see them go on a longer cycle, or give you a decent discount if you own a previous version.
Oops. You go normal.
To this pain?
I would think see the problem is it's a good business model for them. Like I was thinking maybe at some point they're gonna stop with the just make sort of updates, right? Instead of making an entirely new game. But it's a good business model for them.
Well, it is.
So why would they change it?
Whereas I would prefer to see Euro Truck where they just keep hammering out DLCs.
And the thing is, much like SCS,
like
Giants...
I thought you were leaving them.
You're paying as much for SCS as you are with Giants nearly.
After a while, yeah, absolutely.
No, that's on me. I thought you were leaving them there, and then I was going to
the sad thing is, when we look at FS17,
Whoa.
there's only been one DLC that you'll actually use anywhere and everywhere. You can't use Big Bud on every map. You know, it's going to be the Coon DLC that you'll use.
Coon DLC, without exception, the best DLC for Farm Sim 17. Yeah.
There you go, Farmer.
Because you can use it anywhere.
Yep. It's useful. It adds some stuff to the game. It looks good. It runs right. It's cool. It wasn't overpriced. Best DLC for 17 without a doubt. The expansion. See, it's too bad. The expansion was right. And if you could just buy the tools, you know what I mean? Because the tools are fantastic. I love them. Use them all the time. It's just a map. Whatever. And that's again my opinion.
Well, at least that's for a revamped version of that for me.
And yet 15 had a ton of DLCs that was worth it. That added things that you would use.
Well, I mean,
wasn't it the Homer pack was in there? The
IT
runner,
the IT runner, which I've never used. The JCB
I've never used.
Awesome. Well, not the IT one I have used. No fair.
But the JCB was good for forestry.
Oh, it's not full.
Where
But
should
even
I
just
be?
JCB tractors and that are
By the
on
gate,
skid
Travis.
steer.
But because they had the what are those? The skid steers.
The skid steers were really cool. That's the reason I really that, and for the 8000 series JCB is really why I wanted it. Now I don't ever use them.
Yeah.
But they're cool, and they came with a lot of equipment. They came with a lot of attachments, which is nice. You know, I think the JCB to me the JCB DLC was the best DLC of 15.
Which sadly didn't all make it into FS17.
No, yeah, I know, it's too bad.
Which at least you can say, well, if it's a 15 mod, you can bring it into 17 yourself.
I'm sure there was a bigger bucket in 15 for the skid steers.
You can't do that with JCB because it was a DLC.
Because it was a DLC, right?
Whereas it would be nice now if they turned around and said, well, 15 is done, here's a free copy of the DLC.
Which they did with the console stuff.
At least then you could port it into 17 yourself. Or like they've done with some of the stuff and ported it themselves.
Ultimately, it's all conjecture until we start seeing more. We're going to see a lot of these CGI trailers.
Well, the full CGI is coming out at Gamescom. That's only a clip out of their trailer they have done.
Right.
And it's coming out at Gamescom.
One trailer, one thing that 15 had more was free DLCs as well. They had 4 free DLCs.
Yeah, there was more. Yeah, they were doing more of the free stuff. Well, you know the other thing too with 15 being the first console version of Farm Sim 17, Farm Sim 15, sorry, or Farm Sim in general, they realized that okay, if we're gonna give the console people stuff that only they have, we have to give it to the PC people too. That's how we got the loaders, and those loaders are cool, and the new telehandlers and stuff. That telehandler, that New Holland telehandler spawned 1 million reskins. It spawned my JCB that I have on Old Rage, which is and now it's got other stuff in it. It was modded a little heavier than that, but that's a fantastic telehandler. It's like the Manitou in 17. That thing is awesome. I love that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see what the cool telehandler is going to be in 19. Are we going to get the Scorpion in game in 19? That would be cool. That's a great telehandler.
So I guess it's safe to assume they're going to be Oats and Alfalfa in.
I hope so. I hope Alfalfa, awesome. And I hope workable Alfalfa where you can roll it up and you can bale it. Please give me Alfalfa that works.
Yep, that would be so awesome.
Because it's they put it as a new crop's not. You know, it isn't one. There's more than one.
Roy just said the magic word, alfalfa. Yes, please.
New animals and new crops.
Yeah. So the S on the end that's more than one. So
see, every time somebody says something like that, I have to revamp my like barest minimum what I want from Sim 19. Okay, so now what I want the ability to change controls in the game without having to go all the way out, and alfalfa. That's it. I'm good. Thank you. I'll have it. I'll have all of that.
I would like the oats as well, because then we've got a third straw crop.
Oh, and oats. Yeah. You know what I'd like? I'd like there to be a physical, and again, this is niche-y, so again, stupid, but I'd like there to be a difference between, say, barley straw and oat straw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if barley straw is great, cows fucking love it, and it's good for them, right?
Why the fuck did bills?
And oat straw is money. Oat straw is big money. Those are the bales you sell.
In 15, they were actually straws, weren't they?
You could get a mod that made them down.
But no, it dropped when you cut barley. You got barley windrow.
Yeah.
No, when it baled, they all went to straw. But if you picked it up or tried putting it in a trailer, couldn't put barley windrow. Like if you added straw windrow, you couldn't.
Because everything's barley
windrow in or whatever.
Because now everything's barley.
Everything is
everything's straw.
Yeah. Oh, everything's just straw. In 15, everything was barley. Yeah. And unless you had the bale extension or a mod like that. Yeah.
No, but the windrows were whatever crop you were cutting.
Yeah.
And then when you picked it up in a forage wagon or a baler, it then changed to bare straw, wheat straw, whatever it was.
But they're not windrows anymore now with alt tip, right? Isn't this basically just an alt tip of grass?
You can pick it up with a bucket if you want.
Yeah.
It's an alt tip pile on the floor, yeah.
Right. They're not because windrows were always the biggest thing about trying to, I could never get alfalfa to work on Old Ridge no matter what I did. Because I couldn't get it to leave a windrow.
No, you'd just be tipping pile of stuff on the ground.
Yeah, which is great. Trust me, I'd much rather feed my cows alfalfa, but I can't get it to windrow, so there's no point in it. And the problem is with soil mod, alfalfa is such a massively high yielding crop that it's just you could fill up a silage pit with it in 10 minutes.
Thank you. Okay.
So I just noticed this, and maybe I don't notice it because I don't use round balers very much. Why does the round baler? I thought it beeped all the way till it was full. Now it stops at 93%.
Well, it seems to. I'm not sure when that happened.
Yeah, when did that happen?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not an MR thing.
No, it does it in because I've been using it on slightly modded and without MR, and it does it like that as well.
I was gonna take on this spot here.
No, I haven't used the round baler in a very long time, obviously, but I just noticed. I'm like, that's different.
You know what these forks need? Side shift.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Stu.
Because like forklifts are driving for the side shift, and that makes things a little more fucking easier. Like trying to load things.
Yeah, all side shift make bale handling way better.
They come out with the forks now with shift on mod up. That you can change.
How much slower is down at the BGA?
Yeah,
I would bet a
in-game
bunch.
armor.
Sure, Peter, do you know?
Yeah, it was about 200,000 when I left.
But you can take from the trailer.
Clearly,
no, it's because we're almost out at the farm.
Clearly, I missed a bit there, but whatever.
Whoa! Sorry.
I was gonna turn here.
I thought you was going for where Travis was, so I just turned into you.
Are you gonna try to pick that up, Moondog? Yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right, that's done.
Sweet.
Wow, chat's really quiet.
Well, we can fast forward time now if we wanted to. All the.
You're not going anywhere, Peter?
No, I was actually
checking on
trying to get it to roll out of the way so I can clean up.
Here, I'm coming. Just give me a sec.
It's good to watch his stream.
Do you want me to
see what's happening there?
So, what are you doing with this baler? Do you want me to bring it back to the farm?
No, we'll just send it back.
Okay, so I'll just stop and you can.
Yeah, that's fine.
Send it back.
Send back to the dealer.
Yeah.
Don't want it. It was bad. It was affected.
Oh, Jesus.
Wrong color.
Send that back and we'll bump the speed up and let the crops grow, and then we can harvest some. So we need straw.
You'll be able to have a drink soon, Peter. That's almost done.
Oh, do I need to wait until you guys are finished slurrying over there, or?
I'm coming to your left there, Armor.
What did you say, Roy?
Where I said you'll be able to have a drink soon because that's almost done.
Yeah.
On field 4.
Oh yeah, it's almost done. This should be the last load to go down.
Okay. I'll just wait a minute then until you get that done.
Oh, what, you're doing fast forwarding?
I was going to, so we could get the crops ready to harvest.
Field 8's ready to go.
Okay,
and looks like field 7 is as well.
Okay.
I sort of dropped this baler in the middle of this road. You're gonna send it back?
That's fine. Yeah, I'll send it back right now.
I'm to your left. Right.
Make sure you send the right one back. Don't send Moondogs back.
No, that one we own, so.
Yeah, they're all ready to harvest.
Oh, good. Well, I know what I'm doing.
Okay, we've got a new harvester now. We've got the red one, the red case, the next level up, so it's up at the farm now.
But with the New Holland headers.
Let me bring them
So they're on.
It works really well. With New Holland.
You can jump in.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and is wood still on its great demand? It is, isn't it? Yeah. 347.
All right, so fields. Where are we going to start? Because field 6 is done. Oh, they're all done, right? So
yeah.
7 and 6 are wheat.
All right, so I guess I'll start there. Keeping the straw, yeah. Gonna sell it.
Keeping it. No, actually, we need the straw.
Oh, see.
See, straw is something you.
We
can't
haven't been
use
selling
to-
straw. All we've been selling is grass and hay.
All right. Let's bring this Hurlman back to the farm. Grab the harvester. Whoa, hedge. That's a hedge.
I would really like to place straw bales down here at the cow
Yeah.
shelter because it's unnecessary to go the whole way up and
Just to put straw down.
yeah,
Yeah.
takes some time to do that.
You really, Travis, you can try for 3 levels on top of that if you want.
We can put 3 levels, but then Travis is gonna have a problem.
Maybe.
And
It's
the
when you
trees are
start.
low.
It's when you end up with like 200 plus cows that you'll start needing the extra storage.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
then
there's-
a full trailer load of bales, of straw bales, won't be enough.
Watching
Right.
Reefy's video, I didn't even know there was that big shed up the top there. I didn't even know. I didn't know that was
really?
there. I didn't know. I've never been that far up the map.
Yeah,
What do I know? You know.
That's where we put the mix feeder up there too. So.
Like what? I never knew that. I don't get that far up the map ever. So I said that in the comment. I was like, you know more about this map than I do. I've been on it since day one.
And if you run out of storage space at the main farm, you have got the pigs silo as well. That takes all the grains.
Oh, okay. I haven't even been on the pig farm, so
Where? Oh, there.
I've gone by it a lot, but I haven't been on it.
Yeah.
You're done there, Travis?
I'm just.
Whee!
Wait,
Whoa.
probably put that one there, Stu, and one more on the back side of the rear, and I'll haul these off, and you guys can gather those up a little closer if you wanted or whatever.
So what was the decision making behind using the New Holland header on the case?
What was the reason?
Yeah, why don't you just use the TC9? Same capacity.
It's longer. No,
Right.
the capacity of the red one's bigger.
It is.
Yep.
Okay.
It's almost the same size as the yellow New Holland, but it's cheaper, so that's why we got the red one.
There you go.
Higher cost though, per day cost.
Yeah, because this one's older.
You're not gonna hedge trailer.
Stop, Armor, you're gonna knock this side off.
Header trailer.
I know, but we're still doing.
And that one will still fit down the...
See, somebody was thinking about me, God. Yeah, it's too bad we didn't know somebody who made a really nice.
Nice header.
There is a really nice header trailer on this server.
It's too bad we didn't know somebody like that. Oh well. Go download Farmer Dad's improved header trailer. It's fantastic, and it's the only header trailer I'll ever use. It doesn't give me shit.
There you go, Travis.
Okay, I'm going.
Yeah, before I knock anything else off.
We now on field 5.
You don't see me over here, BP.
Nope, I don't see you at all, man. Do your thing.
I'm considering changing my name from Moondog to Moonpig. Just stuff on my
Moon
face.
Pig. You should not have said that, Moondog. Can I just say that? Because
that's your name from now on.
That's a copyright over here, Moondog.
That's a thing, Moon Pig.
Yeah, Google it and it's already taken.
Oh, this is already open. Never mind. All I gotta do is start it. Just drop the header. Off we go.
There we go.
Oh no, I'm realizing it myself. I haven't stopped to breathe. Like as soon as I picked up the bowl, I'm just got it right underneath my freaking chin.
Do you eat everything as well, like a pig?
No comment.
I'm sitting here with a bag of popcorn in front of me, so.
You have chips, as well.
No, but Travis, we can hear you wrinkle it, then you chew it, and then you wait a bit before you grab it again.
Well,
I'm
okay,
shoveling.
Just stick a straw in, it'll go faster.
Unfortunately, the stir-fried Chinese will not go through a straw.
Oh, well, if you get a big enough straw, it might.
I'm trying to find out which conveyor I can use to just...
PCV pipe, there you go.
Something else I'd like to see improved in 19 is when you spill something on the floor. As you drive over, it becomes more and more compact.
Yes, because you know that's a good point, Roy. You know that bit of seed that's been up on Drummond for over a year now? Yeah. I'd very much like that to be flat by now, because we've driven over it about 10,000 times.
It does spread out a bit, but not enough.
Now, the exception to those two things are you can spread out pretty flat, and you can obviously spread out silage. So I watched, now, this is the forestry thing, right? I bitch about it, but then I watched somebody who's really good at it build an entire road out of wood chips, and it came out fantastic. And I got thinking, and I'm like, well, I want to do that. And then I got thinking, but you're going to have to actually cut down trees to do that. And then I said, I don't want to do that. So.
Trunks you trailer full of wood chips.
I mean, they were bringing in semi truck full of wood chips, and then spreading it out with that grater thing on the front of a skid steer. It was really good. I love watching people who are good at it do it. It was really, really cool.
How much room do you need there, Moondog?
With the 900-degree steering, a little bit more.
But that's fucking. Doesn't the rear wheels turn on there?
No.
Is that the Linder? No,
Yes,
only the Linder. The Linder, the rear wheels turn.
And this thing won't attach to that thing? Come on.
Yeah, you wasn't anywhere near it.
Just so you know, 3 high going down this road, not a good idea.
Yeah, I know. You need to avoid some trees.
But
Yeah,
since
it wasn't
Reefy...
really free high, it was just
Hey, Welsh Farmer, how you doing?
Yeah,
Welcome.
no, I'm just saying we were talking about that earlier, so.
But since Reefy has now officially, because it's on a video, placed this in Eastern Europe, you can go 12 high. It's okay.
Yeah, but then Roy needs to higher up the trees a bit.
I was going to say, you might need to cut down some branches, but...
Yeah. Well, I suppose
I'm up for that. Give me a chainsaw.
Lots of stuff off South Alaska.
In the law in the UK is no more than, I think it's 8 meters? I think you can't go higher than 8 meters because you can't go higher than your beacon's ability to be able to shine. So it's a weird
8
rule.
meters. That's
but it's a weird, the way the law is written, it's weird. I don't fully understand it. So.
Because in trucks you have 5 meters, I think.
Yeah, 5 meters. It's 5, not
because
15 foot is what the normal trailers are here.
Because UK is the highest country in Europe that you can have with trailers. Trucks. Because we have mostly 4 meters and 4.5 is the normal one.
And I think it changes now. See, I'd have to read the law, but it changes based on what you're. Like, obviously, if you're going from field to field and you're going down a privately owned farm track, you can stack them up as high as you want. As soon as you go on to a B road, or whatever their little roads, the smallest roads, right? It changes. And then if you're
highway,
and then if you're hauling it down a motorway, which you do, if you have a tractor that'll maintain at least 40 kilometers an hour, then it's like one row and you're done.
So, here's the thing: what part is Drummer in?
Well, Drummond's in the EU.
Yeah, then you need to get a truck license. Then you need to get a truck license.
Truck license to haul bales down the road.
No, for the trucks, the tractor you have that is faster than 40 kilometers.
Oh, luckily we don't have it. Oh yeah, the T7 is faster.
Is it not a W license?
No, you need the truck license. And the taximeter license as well. So the fast track and the T7s you need to get truck license for.
Truck licenses, yeah. Well, luckily my guys all have truck license.
And anything with triple axle or bigger needs a truck license too to pull it.
Hence why we only have single axle bale trailers on Drummond, but everybody has a HGV license anyway.
I know somebody with a chip van that's 3 axles, and they have to have a HGV license to drive it with.
Whoa!
My HGV license process was well documented, so.
But no, that's the EU law now.
And I sent Mike off to get his. So.
No, I'm only saying because if you get the people, then I'm gonna complain.
I drove on my American CDL license in Old Ridge for a year and a half, and it was only good for 6 months, and nobody ever called me on it.
Well, that's the main thing of the law. The law is the law when you stop or get caught.
Travis.
I'm coming. I'm almost there.
I always start driving. You're doing myself, Travis.
Well, I didn't want to flip over, you know, like armor, so.
It's alright, wind you up.
That road I don't flip over on. Maybe I flipped over once. But the not on camera is not caught yet.
Stop there, that'll do it.
I don't know if it's me. My TV, I think my TV has actually shifted on my because it's all of a sudden everything's sideways.
Is this right here all that's left?
I'm good, Welsh Farmer. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. We were in the middle of a thought there. I'm good. I wasn't good earlier, but I'm good now. I was having some issues with another game. It was driving me nuts so much. But yeah, no, I'm good now. So I've had my second cup of. I'm fucking useless until I've had 2 cups of coffee. If I don't have 2 cups of coffee every day, you do not want to be around. My first cup, I jumped on Discord way earlier than I should have. Because I'll be honest, I love you guys, but I was about ready to fuck off. I was just not feeling it.
No. But also, what? VP is on already?
Yeah.
So fucking.
I'll be back in just a minute.
I just bought my kids another game because Rocket League is on sale, and I've been watching that being played.
Please, by all means, keep that the fuck away from me. I have no interest in. Rocket League is one of those cool guy games that I don't want to play.
Yeah, but they've been watching it all week, and it was like.
It's good for them. Yeah, that'd be perfect for them.
But they've got now 50 games. They only had the computer at Christmas.
Right. That's all right. I had 12 games till I met you, so whatever.
Yeah, you bought 50 games to BP as well, so.
Well, no, he hasn't bought all of them. He hasn't bought all of them for me. It's just you start accumulating so that we can hang out. It doesn't, you know.
A lot of the games that I have that, to be honest, most of the games that I have that I've bought, I don't play. But almost all the games that I have that Roy has gotten me because we can play them together. Like Friday the 13th, that's a game I would have never myself, you know. But it's huge fun to play multiplayer.
What was it? David wants to play Formula 1 14 again one day.
Yeah, we could do that.
So we can play.
We could do that. Yeah, I have that.
Yeah. Try and get the what was it? The minimum every game minimum of 10 hours.
Yeah.
On them.
I have. I see that 2017 went on sale, but not on sale quite enough for me to get it just yet.
Yeah.
It's got to go. It was $39.99 on sale, so it's got to go down. That really needs to be in the $20 range for me to think about it. But again, I can't spend. I got to stop by. I've spent nearly $100 on planes over the last couple of weeks. I got to stop doing that. I need to buy a motherboard, a processor, and some more RAM. I need to do that. That's got to be the thing I do. I can't buy any.
I cannot buy nothing because this week is the last week I'm working as well.
Oh yeah, so you got to save your money.
Yeah, because the next month it's gonna work, but I'm not gonna get paid because me and my dad started a new company.
Oh right. Oh well. Yeah, I mean that's good, but it sucks you don't get paid yet.
Yeah, because we get free tracks from the company we works on now.
Well, that's good.
We need to pay the drivers as well.
Right.
So they get paid.
They get paid, you don't. Yep, that's exactly how it works. Yep, I know all about that. Yep.
So 1 month out paying, so I'm not gonna buy. Try to not buy any games.
Save your money.
Stu, you knocked the bale down the hill.
Yeah, I noticed.
So
I'm quite observant, Travis. I noticed that the moment.
Well, you know, I try to be.
Don't find any good games now because I'm not. Yeah,
there's still be there in a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't guys gonna don't play it in once.
Well, the only thing that in the next month that I'm gonna get is when Pure Farm. That's it, Pure Farming.
Oh, yeah, I have Pure Farming already.
Yeah. Oh, you pre-ordered it? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
when it comes out, I'll get it, and I'll see. And again, no mods, no multiplayer, so it's going to be me running through the 3 maps and then going, okay, that was fun. But I'm at least going to give it a go, you know, because I want to be fair. I want to be fair to all the various, except for one, farm games. So.
Yeah.
Or the
farm expert.
Farm expert, yeah.
As for me, I'm not looking to buy any more games for a long time now.
Oh, thank God.
We can all rest now. We can all log on to
Steam for driver's license.
Alright, I'm going to get out of traction and go and sulk then.
Seriously, I'm telling you guys, if you know, instead of, in lieu of games, make donations. Well, I mean, yes, BP needs a new motherboard, a new processor, and some more RAM. But I'm not asking anybody to do that for me. I would much rather you guys donate to the Ronald McDonald House. I'll figure that out myself. So, and if it dies, you know, and it dies, and I'm gone for a while, well, that's just how it is, you know. But I'll figure it out. So, to me, raising money for giving back and raising money for the charity are more important.
Sorry, stuff in my face.
You don't say.
Come on.
I don't know how you guys eat. I mean, I suppose I probably could do it if I gave it some serious effort, but...
Well, I was sitting here waiting for them to load my trailer up with bales, so...
I don't eat until I'm about ready to pass out.
I just ate while driving up alongside of you there.
Good for you.
I'm ate when I'm done to you guys.
Right, where are we going next?
Field
7 and 6, I guess.
Yeah, but it's not harvest yet, so...
That's why I had some
Well,
tea before we started streaming.
I started the I just picked this field with the canola in it. I said I'll do this one.
Oh,
the next
okay.
field, the next field will have straw on it.
Okay.
You're here.
Because this was the closest field to the harvester, so
this tractor
the boom!
almost got 10 hours on it. 10 hours with this tractor today.
Okay, never mind. What the fuck?
Can always tell when something's happening to Stu.
My tractor just flipped on its side and then suddenly flipped back onto its wheels.
Yep, that's what
Well,
they
that's
do.
It was a little bit tired. It was needed a
rest.
Yeah, it's just like 1 minute I'm driving along, next minute I'm on my side, and the next minute I'm back on my wheels.
You should be used to that from your truck, Stu.
Yeah. I wasn't cornering though.
Yeah, the amount of detail that Giants put into their trailers, into anything now, just underneath.
Well, that's the thing. You know, that's you know, we've said this a bunch of times, but that's the thing. That's why I don't go hunting mods from anywhere anymore, because you can't. Very few mods, like fully built from scratch mods, I'm talking about, are as good as what Giants is already doing.
Well, Giants are professional 3D modelers.
Absolutely. Now, I'm not saying that there's not.
With the good programs and whatnot.
I'm not saying there's guys out there with Blender, you know, banging out fantastic mods, because there are. But occasionally you'll get a mod that you'll just look at it and go, While I appreciate the effort that goes into it, because I get it. I fully get how hard it is to make a mod from scratch. But unfortunately, Giants has raised the bar on the modeling so high that you just go,
Yeah, it's like the 13 converts you get.
Oh, just please stop. Please stop converting 13 mods into 17 unless there's something that I need on Old Raid. Or 15, I should say, because they're just no good. They're just not good. I mean, look at this Linder. This is a little dinky tractor, right? But everything moves on it. Everything works. Everything's modeled. It's fantastic. So you really can't, unless you're willing to spend the thousands of dollars on Maya or, you know, AutoCAD, you know, even worse, then you're not going to.
And then you have to know how to use it.
Right. Can I make a tractor in Blender? Of course I can. Can I make it work? No, I don't know how to do that.
I watched David Oldfield making a tractor in Blender, and
I can make a pretty picture in Blender, absolutely. But, you know, I don't know how to make it move and all that stuff. I'm not a scripter. I don't understand that. The one tractor that I think that raised the bar, and it raised the bar to the point where they actually hired him to create tractors, was Ago. Ago was making tractors. It just made you go, holy crap. You know what I mean? Now, did he have maybe some access to some 3D stuff from John Deere? I doubt it, because John Deere's, you know, pain in the ass about that. But the Ago tractors were just amazing. Stu, you're about to be canola dust.
Typical Stu.
He's doing a good job balancing on the reel, though.
Yeah.
If this is the skill, you should definitely practice, Stu. This is going to come in handy. Let's see what happens when I take the corner. Oh. I'm not going to make this corner because I'll end up cutting the... Nope, don't want to cut that.
Yeah, I'm trapped. Got crushed.
Okay.
Moondog's a serial killer. Serial killer, hot dog killer, Chinese food killer, hamburger killer.
They're calling me a serial killer.
What, serial killer? Oh shit.
Cereal, hot dogs.
Yeah, because he can't get out of his chair right here to go kill anybody. He kills food.
Well, that's what I meant. Like cornflakes, you know, whatever.
Are they agreeing with?
Yes, they're agreeing with you.
If it doesn't look like a steering wheel, he's not getting up for it.
Wow, I love the fact that Mrs. Moondog is getting just opening up all kinds of doors now.
That's awesome.
It doesn't have a steering wheel. That makes it interesting later on, doesn't it, Moondog?
Sorry there, Peter.
No, it's alright.
There's enough
No
people.
worries.
One
I thought
person
you was
caution
going
is
to be able
more
to
than
get
enough.
that whole thing
Yeah.
down through. All right.
Okay, so did I hear?
Yeah, I got to empty though, Moondog, before I go to the next field.
Yeah, but you still have a strip though.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't quite get it all. Wasn't quite
Did I hear you say that we're about out? We're out of slurry and stuff up here.
We're almost out of it, yeah.
Okay.
I'll grab the plough and... Do you want the Sammy? If you're going down to get some...
I'm in the Deutz.
Okay.
Field 8 is already plowed.
You know what's funny?
Okay, I'll just cultivate.
I just thought about this just now.
Field 6 or 7, I think, need to be plowed.
Yeah.
I've got confused PP's crotch right now.
There, could you please not ever say that again? There's a thing that there's a direct correlation to how long we've all played Farm Sim, the Americans of us anyway. Because how long did you call Deutz before you realized it was Deutz, and now you just call it Deutz by
never,
right?
because we actually own a Deutz, a 30-horse air-cooled Deutz.
Do you?
Yep.
See, I called it Deutz forever until a very nice German person corrected me and said it's Deutz. Okay, sorry.
Yep.
You're gonna
Like
park that
Sammy,
right in his way,
Sammy,
Travis?
Don't
that
call
I
it,
don't know.
Same.
Don't call it same to an Irish person. I learned my lesson with that. Oh,
Well, it wasn't me. I call it
no,
Sam.
it wasn't you. It's Sammy.
You know,
Okay, very good. And stare is what is it? It's
Steyr.
Steyr.
No, it's steer, isn't it? Isn't it steer?
My Steyr.
Is it Steyr? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I still get that one wrong. But
That one's got
was
55,000
it
liters in
Beavis?
it.
And the MAN trucks are not...
oh, Beavis, straighten me out with points, yeah.
And the MAN as well?
And MAN, yes. It's not man,
Don't
it's
say-
MAN. Sorry, I didn't realize.
Because
So
they
is
all
that-
have dots in between.
Right.
Is
And
there
that's why
anything
you
you're
It's a
particularly
man with a
putting
dog.
on it?
But I don't pay
Yeah.
any attention to that anyway.
draw.
You know, you want to pronounce the stuff correctly, obviously.
So what you putting on 8?
Something with draw.
Something with straw. Okay. Potatoes. Very nice.
Potatoes.
They have straw. But,
Am I actually leaving?
Do
Sugar cane.
barley. Do barley,
Barley.
that sells the best.
you don't do
Sugarcane.
straw. You can-
No,
But
no sugarcane.
then I'll turn it on.
You're pooping something. You're pooping straw, but not
I don't-
straw.
I don't want to leave it. Yeah, I didn't want to leave that corner as a weird bit.
Yeah.
Why did I not remember how to do? What is it? It's this
Comma.
one. There you go. Yep. I just could, for some reason, could not remember what button I wanted to press there. All right, off we go.
That one's got 46,000 in it.
There's a bale tractor there, so I can go grab that going on.
Wow, my FPS is shit. I don't know why.
Mine is solid 60.
Yeah, mine is not.
No, mine is solid 122, 126. Unlock the game.
I'm running a solid 60. Man, I was getting close to 80 the other day. I've never gotten that good.
Just me.
I mean, my FPS in the game is fine. It's the FPS going out that isn't good.
Oh.
Hey, Peter.
Hello.
It's them damn bales.
What are you
All right,
doing?
sell them all.
I'm cleaning up a little pile of something here.
Did you make a mess?
Nope.
Did Armor make a mess?
I'm cleaning up a mess.
I didn't make a
Someone's
mess.
got to do it, I think. Feeding it to the cow.
Just hope if you fill the seed up first.
Just feedback on that.
Oops.
Yeah.
Roy's a map maker, not a map. Doesn't play on this stuff. He doesn't know how anything works.
No. No, they held me at gunpoint and said you must play on this map.
The stuff is here.
What, the seeds?
No, the mixture. And this one didn't take it.
No.
So have fun, Peter.
Yeah. I'm having fun.
I was trying to help you.
Someone's having a sneezing fit.
Are
Yeah,
you
that's
done?
me.
Okay, Gesundheit.
Yeah, I'm done. Thank you.
Well, you don't need 42 of them, you know. I figured just one Gesundheit would be
I
enough.
always sneeze at least 3 times. I never just sneeze once.
Yeah, when I sneeze so loud that the people that are around the factory hear me.
Sneezing drives me crazy. I don't know. It's just one of those irrational things. It just drives me. I hate sneezing. I don't do it very often, but
They cover. So if you want to switch, Peter, I can do it. If you want.
It's cool. I don't know what to do otherwise. Anyways.
Almost Swedish there.
Yeah. I'm a bus driver. I just do what someone tells me to.
Peter, you made that sound so sad.
Yeah.
I'm a bus driver.
It is sad. I can tell you. If you start to think about it, you don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it.
No. I like driving. I really do, but I not always like the circumstances around it.
Sure. Yeah, you know, it's like it's a job, right? It's like any job.
Yeah.
It's good for a while, and then it just gets to be a job. And
You get nice
I
jobs
need the
and then-
money. I want my family to have something to eat and everything, and pay my bills and all that.
Yeah. You get a nice job, and then you have to deal with the public. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Need those loading skills.
It can
like me, I mean, I would love to be. I would
Sometimes it's not fun dealing with public.
to do some of the stuff that, you know, like I mean, I like big, you know, big trucks and equipment and stuff like that, and I'd love to. But to me being a bus, are you kidding? I would last 5 minutes on and you'd be reading about it in the news. Bus driver commits mass murder on the side of the road. You know what I mean? I don't have that sort of mentality, unfortunately.
We were talking earlier, me and our one of the most useful skills in when you're out in the traffic is patience.
Yeah.
If you got the patience, you can just
Yeah, that's why you drive a bike, BP. You don't have to worry about that.
See, you're sort of a very level guy. You do your thing, and that's me. I am way too up and down for that nonsense. Like there'll be days when I'm on a bike, and if I get cut off at a red light, some days I'll be like, all right, yeah, you're an asshole, whatever. There's other days I'm off the bike and I'm having a conversation, and you know, and that's why I can't. People always say, how did you manage to work at Wendy's for all those years and not freak out? I don't know. Honestly, don't know. I don't know how I managed.
You're
but
the
I
reason
did.
why they have them big glass security counters so you can't get out.
I'd be the guy that works at the gas station hut that keeps the instead of keeping the bad people out, it's keeping me in. Yeah. So
line up for that, Bale.
I never lost it on a customer.
I was trying
all
to
the
steal
years
it
I
from
worked
you
at
right
Wendy's.
as I drove by.
I've had other people. I've had cashiers just completely melt down on customers because they were being impossible. I've had cashiers quit. I've had girls crying in the drive-thru because somebody was mean to them. But me, I always just. I guess because I was getting paid to do it. It was a job, so I figured, well, you know what? I get paid for 12 hours a day to deal with these idiots. I have to deal with them the other 12 hours of the day for free. So.
Yeah, I worked in hotels and bars. Yeah, and you just kind of the ability to in one ear and out the other.
Yeah. Like, I'll tell you a classic story. I had a guy come up, and I'll never forget this. I had a guy come now. A junior, if you know Wendy's, a junior bacon cheese is made with bacon, lettuce, tomato, cheese, right? So the guy come up ordered, and we were doing a promotion on junior bacon cheeseburgers. They were like 69 cents or whatever. So the guy come up and ordered about 20 of them. Cool. So we made them. He comes back. He says, "I wanted a junior bacon cheeseburger with lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise on it." Okay, I'll make sure that's what you get. Made them exactly the way they're supposed to be made. Comes back. I wanted a junior bacon cheeseburger with lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise on it. This went by about 4 times before I said, you know what, sir, I'm going to go make sure I make your cheeseburgers for you. I made 20 of them exactly the way that he ordered them, exactly the way they're supposed to be made in the first place. Came back, gave them to the guy. He was perfectly happy. He just wanted me to make them. That's all he wanted. He wanted to show he wanted to, you know, puff out his chest a little bit and say, hey, look, I made the manager make these. Okay, whatever. Now, if that happened today, that guy'd be wearing those junior bacon cheeseburgers, or they'd be stuffed in various orifices of his body.
For him, for everyone.
But I just, you know, whatever. I've always admired level people. I've just never, that's not in my mentality.
That cedar doesn't fertilize, does it, Roy?
No, it does not.
Is somebody going to
come when the bus is empty, I usually
do you need to be unloaded?
Is that when you crank up the Swedish black metal and just go off, get it all out at once?
Yes, sort of.
That's what I do.
Go both at the people and my boss and everybody. I can't take it out on anyone.
The worst thing you can do, and I've made this mistake over my lifetime, is to take it out on like your family or like have a shitty day and come home and the smallest thing snaps you off. Like I've learned to not do that because that's, you know, it ain't them, you know what I mean?
But you know, my family have seen me in all kind of moods, so
that's why they're your family.
They know about it, and I tell them when I get home if I'm not in the mood, I just get into the shower and have my time on my own.
And that's why they're your family, because they love you and they get it, you know?
Yeah, we understand each other, and we talk about it afterwards. It's all fine. So.
See, I used to drink a lot, so that's why. So my bad days would just turn into a lot of whiskey, and then me just passing out somewhere and not having to worry about it, which is the absolute worst thing you can do.
That sounds sad.
Yeah, it's not good. But I never saw it as sad. I was just, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna get drunk. I had a bad day. Who cares? Oh. But then I was getting drunk when I wasn't having bad days.
Yeah.
I got you, Travis. I got you. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do here.
No, you're fine.
That was me hooting you there, BP. No,
oh, all right.
I'm not gonna follow you around in case.
Yeah, no, that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I mean, one trip you got full. Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I went all the way around once and filled up. So.
Yeah.
Good yield. 3 levels, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think so. I have no idea how many bales I've put out so far.
6, 7. I've got 7 on count right now, plus whatever you've just done, if you've done one.
We go to square bales, we can use that square bale auto stacker. So it holds 16.
Well, the ability to not stop would be nice from the square baler, but you know what I mean, like when
on the grass fields, yeah.
That's one main reason why I don't use the round baler much, is because I have to stop all it.
Yeah.
At least with square bale, you just pound them out, you know, one after the other. Boom, 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 go. Have it.
Yeah.
Do your thing, you know, especially when you do the kind of bales that we do on a regular basis. You don't have time to stop it in a sense.
Yes, you have.
I don't. When I was doing drummer by myself, and
one is to one.
Yeah. When I'm doing drummer by myself and I'm pulling 1,000 bales off that grass field, I mean, it's taken a week of real time as it is. So, contrary to popular opinion, I do have a little bit of a life outside of games. So, a little bit, not much, but a little bit.
Good, you love strawberries as well.
We're gonna run out of straw drummer probably this week, actually. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Perry? You better start sourcing some straw bales for drummer.
Sorry, I don't. On my farm, I don't do strawberries yet. My farm started right, so wood chip. If you want wood chips.
When you hire this new hand called Grant.
Oh, he'll be along. Don't worry, he'll be along. Either that or I think we're gonna do. We're talking about. We're obviously gonna do something. We're gonna do a series. So.
I was trying to teach him about the missions on the single player because he was looking at it and he didn't realise you could buy the field at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like, where's the buy field button?
Well, the good thing is now is that he can be my fanboy instead of me being his. Hope you're listening, Grant.
Because you're the bigger one now.
No, he's still. Are you kidding?
He's halfway up your subscriptions nearly already.
Absolutely.
He started
yesterday, and he's gotten more subscribers in a day than I. Oh, that's cool. I don't care about that anyway. So I do it because I like to do it. I do it because it's fun. So that's it. And I'm not really, I've sort of made the transition from full-time YouTube to full-time streamer now. So I stream way more than I make videos. Just because YouTube just pisses me off now. It's just not.
It's not fun for you anymore.
Twitch is better, and you know what I mean. I can do more stuff on Twitch, and Twitch treats me better, and so I'm always going to stick with the thing that treats me the best. So, although I did spend 3 hours making a new channel trailer, so obviously videos haven't completely gone the way of the dodo for me. There is very little chance that I finish this field, you guys, because for some reason my frame rate on my end is great, but I'm putting out just horrible frame rates, and I don't know why. So the stream cannot be fun to watch.
Well, you're breaking up occasionally. You're talking on Discord.
Yeah, I think it's my internet.
Hey Jude, glad you stopped in there on YouTube and watch.
Are we gonna sing? Hey Jude.
No, I was going to.
If I knew the next words, I would. It's just the only word I know.
Yep. The next thing you hear Moondog's chat is, "I am subscribing and following. Bye bye."
Yeah.
Listen, you don't want to watch us if you can't take a joke. especially you don't want to watch Moonpig, because he'll.
Oh, gosh.
I've been waiting for a reason to use that.
I'm glad it made your afternoon now.
Moondog opened the door and
I know,
he just kicked it all the way in.
Yeah.
I bet it's Windows Defender. I bet it's friggin' Windows Defender. I bet that's what it is.
No, you're not breaking up for me.
I just gotta turn that off.
No, occasionally it does, not all the time.
Yeah, occasionally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, I am, I'm stressing an already damaged part. So, it's gonna happen.
Damaged?
My motherboard.
What have you done?
I don't know. It's just, I've lost 3 PCI lanes that I know
See,
about.
what happened, Armour, is he was standing in front of the fan for the PC case and he farted and then motherboard.
No, it just started acting up, so I ran some diagnostics on it. I got 3 bad PCI lanes, so that's obviously cutting down its ability to transfer data. So I'm pretty sure it's not using all of my memory anymore. So that could be one reason. I mean, my frame rates fluctuate. Like I only broadcast at 30 frames a second anyway, but I should be broadcasting at 30 frames, and right now I'm at 22 and a half. So I'm not thrilled about that. I'm getting 60 frames a second, but I'm not putting out 30 frames a second. So whatever. Sorry about that, guys. It's just part of the deal. It happens. Some games are better than others.
You went and got something out slower.
Yeah, I just went ahead and filled this up from up there and pulled the tanker down. There's that reservoir over here by the shed is full of digestate.
Thank you, back in a Moondog.
You know what?
That's why I was waiting.
I'll self-unload myself while I'm here.
I'll fight you for right there.
Oh, yeah, sorry, BP.
No, you're good. Actually, just leave it right there. I can do it. I
Okay.
can do it myself, no worries. It's just so hard to drive in these boots. Because they're so heavy, I press all the way down on the gas without meaning to.
Why don't you take them off?
Because I can't drive in just socks. I have to have some kind of shoes on my feet. And I'd have to switch to my sneakers, and that would take me, God knows. I'm fat, Bend it over to untie my shoes is a process.
Okay. It's a process for me as well.
I don't drive with shoes on, not even in a truck.
But I really like being barefoot, as a matter of fact.
So
It must be those pedals, because actually I drive with my pedals only in socks.
Yeah, same here.
Same here.
But we
I have to wear at least house shoes or something. Like actual something with a real sole on the bottom of it.
Yeah, I cannot drive not in barely in real life anymore. I need to have in my trucks we have shoes free zones. You cannot have shoes in the trucks.
You can't, or you choose not to.
We don't have. You cannot have. We have floor mats in the trucks.
Okay.
So we need to put our shoes in the stores, in the steps in the truck.
Did you say you can't have floor mats? Is that so they don't get stuck under the pedals? Is that what it is?
We have floor mats in the trucks.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you couldn't have.
So we cannot drive with shoes on.
Yeah.
And it's nice to drive without shoes.
Sorry, Armor.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I know people that drive. I got a good friend of mine drives a truck, long haul road, fucking practically bare ass in a truck. I have to have shoes, even with these pedals, and these pedals don't have. They're smooth, but I can't drive them in socks. I tried. It drives me crazy. I have to put my shoes on. But I didn't have time to change from my boots to my sneakers, so.
Well, I've also chosen to go this way just because it's a clean setup, and I don't want to mess with having to clean them, and my shoes can get disgusting.
Oh, my pedals are filthy. I gotta vacuum them out.
So I've seen that we've now got a direct seeder. We may as well just sell them cultivators.
Okay. It's your farm, Roy. It's your farm.
We
I don't know
can.
if the corn seeder is a direct seeder.
Yeah.
It's not a direct seeder.
Oh, we haven't got one for corn yet?
No, we've just got that 6-meter corn seeder, so.
The corn seeder doesn't have a direct seeder, so.
Right.
Plus cultivating, at least in the odd chance that we don't have anything to do.
Yeah.
At least somebody can always, cultivate.
Yeah. The small cultivators could be sold off.
I kind of like to put fertilizer down and then cultivate it in, and then another layer of fertilizer, and then seed too. So.
But you can always knock one cultivator off and just have one cultivator in one.
Yeah, we can get rid of the small ones and just keep the green one.
Yeah.
We've got 2 tractors that'll pull that green one now, so.
Dropping frames like crazy.
Actually, the 8340 New Holland could pull that one.
Oh, will it?
Quite good, anyway.
Has that silage been sold off yet, or is it still waiting in there?
Down at the BGA?
Yeah.
It's all sold.
Wow.
We sold that. Travis and I did that one night.
With conveyors, or did you shovel it out?
Both.
We started with the one. It was causing too much issue, and then
Oh, that was the night you guys were having trouble with the conveyors and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when we figured out, that was throwing Lua errors.
Yeah, because conveyors don't work the way regular things do, so MR doesn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna think of it. Your header trailer is an MR anyway, so.
No, but
because it's based on a conveyor script.
No, that's only the drivable. It's not a conveyor script. It's only drivable bit off the conveyor.
Well, it won't matter anyway, because it'll work just fine without being MR'd. Stuff works fine together. I do it all the time, so. There's no more of that. Every single thing has to be MR'd for it to work.
No, the only thing that made drive it mental, which I've never tested it with MR, is if you put weight on it, it may or may not cause issues.
Yeah.
But I don't know does the thing actually exist when it's connected or not.
Armor's practically putting his fucking forks underneath my baler.
No.
Yeah. It's like sitting there waiting for you to get shit of bales.
No, tearing up the baler.
That's how you do it with the CZZ forks. If you want to be as efficient as humanly possible, you just follow right behind a baler. As soon as that bale drops out, boom, suck it right on the forks and off you go.
Other way, no, take that away.
The thing it makes me think of is these people walking their dogs with a fucking bag right into their ass as soon as they see them trying shit.
Well, you're supposed to. You're supposed to pick up.
Okay, you're gonna unload it, Moondog.
Not as it ships.
Because on top of this trailer needs dumped real quick too. So I'll grab what he's got and then dump it.
Yep.
Like the pretty things sitting there, it's like anyway.
And then as I jumped in this trailer, I stopped and realized I left them bale forks like at head level, so someone's gonna walk around and.
See, I love the fact that my guys are safety conscious. See, thinking about that. That's good.
I thought about it, but I still left it sit there that way.
Well, this is Roy's farm. Nobody cares. That's okay.
Our person who walks into it won't be able to think about it.
Are we getting bale? Are we getting the straw from the wheat?
Yep, it's already getting loaded onto the bale trailer.
Okay. Got a little bit worried when I was watching BP's stream.
Yeah, no, they're picking it up as I'm putting it down.
Yeah, good.
So this is what I'm going to do because I'm just annoyed with whatever's going on with. I might have to routers and everything. I'm going to go to 2 hours and stop because I don't want to put out this crap 16 frame second nonsense for too much longer. So.
This thing took forever to get around. You're already back to where I was parked.
Yeah, I don't know why you just leave it there. I would have just filled it up.
Because I wanted to finish topping it off and go dump it real quick and then finish unloading you.
Okay, well, where are you? I'll stop right here.
I'm right here, right behind you right now.
Okay.
If there are any suggestions for coming Sundays streams, everyone is welcome to say that. Either here or on Discord or something. Something to prepare for.
You mean from the streams and that?
You should plan.
You mean, like another big corn chop or something like
that? Yeah, or something.
or
a theme or something.
It does.
Cutting down all the trees.
I personally do not want to do potatoes until the DLC comes out.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna do them on drummer because we have to, but we're not. But I don't care. You guys do whatever you want. I'll just just make sure I, have the stuff I need to do. And,
okay.
I personally don't care what we do. If we do potatoes, trees.
That was a
as long as it's not poplars, that's.
You can do wood chip.
Poplars I haven't done myself.
Now poplars we're going to do on drummered, so I wouldn't hate doing a field of not a massive field, obviously, but
so pick something like field 8 or
doing a small field of poplars for wood chips. It's too bad we can't use it. How is there not a? There was a mod for everything in 15. Is there not a mod in 17 that lets you use wood chips as bedding?
Nope.
There isn't, huh? It's too bad.
But wood chip is not good for bedding.
Well, it isn't, but you can use it.
No, so long as it's untreated wood chips, you can use it.
Yeah, but the cows.
Yeah, they're not thrilled about it.
That's
obviously.
coming from a farming person. That untreated wood chips you can use as bed.
Now, I see why they do it in Ireland, especially over the last couple of years, because the weather's been so bad that straw is in such short supply. More straw rotted on fields than ever got baled because of the weather. So.
Then you don't see in the place we drove nearby place I drove. We have bales that are run bales. They're underneath the water.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They drown.
I got a good recent aerial picture of I don't know where it was. I tried to get one of Drummond itself, but I couldn't get a recent one. It's somewhere south of Drummond anyway, and there must be, I don't know, 500 or 600 silage bales sitting in what looks like a lake. It's like, wow. Just, you'll never rescue those. Those are gone forever. You gotta wait for the field to dry off and then just haul them off and dump them somewhere. I mean, there's still you can still see windrows on grass fields that never got picked up because fields got too wet.
Grass, yeah. There was plenty of straw like that. No, some of it got baled and got left in fields.
Yeah, just to get it up, just to get it out of the way. Yeah.
Sorry.
The weather was it was not good. It was not a good weather year for that part of the world.
Yeah, he's not here.
No, he's
he's not there yet.
Well, it happens in this country too. You'll get guys who plant corn and then have so much of it that come the end of November, you get a good snowstorm and you're done, and harvest is over.
I'm just gonna follow you around.
Sits in the field and
save a little drive time.
I need to find the bells right now.
Okay, I'll sit and wait.
No, go follow me.
I got you, Mundo.
Wasn't sure which view you was in. So
Yeah, I just jumped out because I heard you coming, so I jumped out the outside view so I could get lined up with you.
So you got to keep all this in practice because it's got to look like I actually know what I'm doing when I'm on drummer.
That'd be a first.
I know.
Didn't you plow yesterday?
We did a lot of plowing. I got more plowing to do actually. So, actually, no, we got all the plowing done. It's all the power harrowing now needs to be done. Because all the new fields need to be power harrowed because they sat fallow for a while.
Wow, one per money.
Because I just bought field 3, so we've got 3 and 5 as well now.
That's a good question, Welsh Farmer. I don't ask. I just go with it. Oh. Apparently, because this header is slightly bigger than the header that you would get with this tractor, and this combine, and this combine holds slightly more than the TC9 does. I guess that was the answer I got. So doesn't matter. They're all made by the same company.
It holds about the same
anyway.
as the TC9, but it was cheaper.
There you go.
So do we need any hay or silage?
Silage.
There's 114,000 liters of silage in the bunker up there. We're good on hay.
Okay, so we can just plow field 3 and 5. Then we don't need to mow them first.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I think we need silage, but okay.
I mean, if you want, I can jump in a mower and go mow one of them real quick.
Well, we don't have any place to, I mean, well, I guess we could bale it and then wrap them.
Yeah, if we do that, get some silage bales. So we've got some emergency.
That's fine.
I was just gonna say, yeah, use at least the Coon one.
We haven't got enough money, really, have we?
Yeah.
We could take part of a loan just to at least.
Aren't we already $100 grand in the hole?
Nope.
Default?
Nope.
No, we paid that off.
Loan's all paid off.
And again, that was something I wouldn't have known if I hadn't watched Reefy's video. Oh, started off with $100,000 in debt. Oh, okay. Yeah,
well,
cool.
yeah. If you start on hard mode, we were only 75 with 6 for normal.
All right.
Do you not know that? Oh, because you'd never pay.
How would I know? I don't. No, I don't. Money is always something that I have to fiddle with, so it's not something I pay attention to off the bat. I don't think I've ever played a straight like money game farm sim game. I just don't. I try not to make money in farm sim. That's me and David Oldfield, the only 2 people in the world trying not to make money in farm sim. God, I made too much money this week. Damn it. It's like an Old Ridge when I sell milk and I'm making $1 million. It's like, what
above the sheep in that shed.
Okay.
All right. Did someone take off with the mowers? Send them off somewhere?
Yep, they're up top too. I needed the tractor.
All right.
So by the sheep.
Yep.
Yep, up above the sheep.
By the bale storage, basically.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking OBS.
You're going to ted it into hay, or are you going to?
No, we're going to do silage, aren't we? So
yeah.
I need the rake, not the tedder.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll go and get the rake.
Okay, let me come up through there before you drive down at me.
Yeah.
See, his guys on Old Ridge know how to communicate.
What's communication?
That's why I spent all that money on radios.
I was gonna fix that play.
Okay.
Because I was thinking to do free high stuff. So you have some pain in the ass driving to do.
Alright.
We're just taking it up here to the farmyards.
This little tractor does not do the front head.
What's that? The Steyr.
Steyr doesn't have a front hydraulic setup.
Do you want to use this?
Dropping frame.
All right.
I'm going to stop right here, guys, because OBS is just going crazy on me, and I don't want you guys to have to sit through shitty quality. So thanks, everybody, for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. As always, remember, I'm here every day. Every day but Saturdays. Friday, I'm sorry. Machinke Monday tomorrow. We get to go back to that stroke-inducing game, which is always a lot of fun. Make sure to check out everybody in the Monkey Show list. All their links are down there on the Twitch page. All you got to do is click them. Make sure you're subscribing and liking their stuff. It's definitely worth it. And, of course, the biggest announcement that everybody in the world is already aware of. Grant is back! Yay! That's probably the last time I'm going to say that, because he's already got twice as many subscribers as I have, and he's only been a channel for about 20 minutes. So, but make sure to go check him out as well. I'll be relinking his stuff down on the Twitch page. I want to thank everybody for hanging out from the Monkey Show. And as always, this is the Bipolar Prophet saying, see you later.
See ya. See ya. I'm still streaming if you want to watch there.
Yes, go watch Moonpig, everybody. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my. I don't know. I might need to reset my.
I just ran BP right up the back there.
Again, those are words I don't ever want to hear.
Well, that's what happened. I turned the corner, as soon as the BP asked my face.
I need to. I probably need to reset my routers and everything, because I don't know what was going on today. Last week it was fine. Yesterday it was fine. Yeah, yesterday. But today it's just shit. I mean, just that annoys me. Fucking OBS.
So does that mean maybe GPS will become a thing in 19, seeing that the Steyer's got the GPS on the console?
It does?
Yeah. It
Oh, you mean in the truck?
Yeah.
Not in console as in PlayStation, but console as in the track.
Yeah, yeah. It's a static image, but
yeah, it could just be a static
image. No, watch it.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see who they're like. I don't know who they, who they talk, because obviously they're not going to ask permission. They're going to just use it, but they at least got to know how it works before they put it in the game. So.
Just here.
Guess we'll find out. We'll start getting those tech sheets probably after FarmCon, and then we'll have a better idea of what's going on. I don't want to guess too much, just because I mean I can guess all kinds of shit, but
Yeah, but then you're building your hopes upon certain things. And...
Well, right, exactly. Yeah. And if the biggest feature we get in Farm Sim 19 is horses or a dog, I'm just gonna be like, really? That was the hype, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I think that those are only teasers.
Yeah.
I think a big thing would be the weather thing.
I think you're right. I think that's going to be the thing. I think dynamic weather that's going to be their selling point for this time around. And hopefully, just like the economy mods and all the whatever that thing was called, the global commodities or whatever. If somebody can do that, then they can easily script a sort of weather engine, and that would be cool.
Yeah.
Do you know a nice feature for these balers would be though, like if they automatically close their fucking themselves after.
There's a mod. There's a mod that does that.
To do that.
There's a
yeah,
mod.
but I mean like in 19 or whatever the fuck's next, they managed to put that in, so they just can shut themselves instead of needing you to get every single fucking thing.
You want to watch it coming around here, Roy? Someone put a lot of trees along this hedge.
Yeah, why would they do that?
I don't know.
I think map makers.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'm gonna crack the code and I'm gonna get into the secret society.
And type no more trees.
The Illuminati of map makers.
You're right.
The Freemasons.
Not only is it trees, there's a massive hill. It's a good thing I jumped in this tractor.
But Freemasons, but free wankers, that was
I did say it was a big hill.
It is a hill. I like the hill. It's just the first time I've used this with MR, and I've we threw that MR on Ziggs, but there's a question for you. How do you you can't make MR work with modded tractors, or you have to put it in?
You can. It's really simple now. You just go to the MR database. You download that empty mod XML folder. You put that in your mod folder, and then you grab the XML for whatever modded tractor you want to use. You put that in that folder. MR reads that.
That's if the tractor is MR.
And if you go to that mod database, you'll see it's pages and pages and pages and pages.
Yeah, they have been big,
that have been MR'd. So it's really hard not to find. Like, you'd have to look to not find the thing you're looking for. So.
Let me know your empty PP. I'm just going up to the things I've missed along the way.
I am empty.
You empty? Right, I'll head back now.
Yep. I am empty and I am done. Oh. Somebody can take over this if they want.
Okay, so you don't need help with scenery because you got that done.
I think I've got that done, yeah.
Okay.
Seems like it's done anyway.
What's wrong with it?
My scenery indexes were... So when I was moving stuff around in the scenery library, it doesn't change the scenery indexes, right? They have to be in a certain order. So even though I was moving stuff around, it was still in the wrong order. So the scenery config editor that I got rewrote my scenery indexes, and I got to clear out my scenery.dat files. So now it all seems correct. I want to go.
Want to jump in the harvester?
I want to go somewhere hilly and have a good look at it, though. I can't hear you, Grant. Speak up.
How did I join the game?
Okay. Oh God, somebody want to talk him through it because it'll take me a while.
Yeah, hang on, Grant. See if you look at the pin section on the general, there'll be a link to the mods.
He has all that stuff.
Yeah, he has the mods
already.
Go. So Grant, go start the game. You're in the game, right?
Yeah.
Go to multiplayer. Go to join game.
Yeah.
Now in that search box, type BP.
International first.
International, obviously.
Counter us. Come.
Okay. Do what?
And then you should see BP server pop up.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see.
And then start.
And I'll send you by message, private message, the password.
Oh, the admin password, yeah.
Yeah, and the server password.
And the login password.
Oh, right, yeah.
Moondog's still streaming it, eh?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, don't send it on Discord, please, because it'll... Oh, no, I'm not streaming, so it doesn't matter. It can show up in the chat.
Right.
But don't send it through, like, Farm Sim text. It'll pop up on Moondog's screen. Like, whoa, hey, guess what?
Well, you were talking about... yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Go ahead and try that, everybody.
You were talking about maps and farming and stuff. There was one of the guys that flies with us. He's, oh, well, can I come farm with you? Yeah, you can farm.
Absolutely.
So we're on Zig's map farming, and he's like,
there you go, Armor.
What do you want me to do? And I'm like, well, we're working on, field work. And he's like, oh, well, I thought you might have, like concrete or something to deliver. I'm like, no.
Concrete.
Yeah,
no,
he's like sand.
That's all part of
I'm like,
mining mod. Yeah, people like that, but that's not us. That's not what we do.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. No. You know what? All right. I'll be okay with that. But if it's lime, if you have to go someplace and get lime and then build up a big stack of it like they do in real life to go spread it out, I'd be all right with that. That I really enjoyed on whatever that map was that had all that stuff. The only thing I used off it was the lime. That I really liked. That'd be okay. God, Stu's just having a good time now.
That was me, that was
Oh, it's Roy. I'm sorry. I didn't even look. I just read it. I didn't see the name. Yes, the password is Moonpig.
I think I'm going to just leave this grass texture in for 19.
Yeah, that's a good one. We gotta credit the guy though. I got it in your credits. I gotta remember who made it. It's like MB. Oh God, Jesus, I don't remember. But we gotta credit it.
Or something, or
it's something like that. It's been around forever anyway. It's been around since 13. It just gets touched up every new iteration. I'll find a video of where I got it from, so you can put his links in the, or at least his name in the credits of your map before you upload it. So you're gonna give this to, you're giving this to PCSG too? This 19? Because I was watching that part of Reefy's video, and I'm like, didn't we had a discussion about maybe having our own type?
Yeah, well, it hasn't been. He's well, no, because what Reefy said is Roy doesn't know it yet, but we'll be hosting.
Yeah, right. It's like, Reefy kind of nails you on the spot there. So hey, Grant, welcome to the show.
Yeah,
hey, Grant.
Now
we got somebody who can stack bales.
Brown bales.
Brown bales. Ain't nobody better in the world than this guy right here. Let me tell you.
He can help me then.
Grant would have smoked you guys in the Farm Sim Olympics bale stack.
Wow. Yeah, well, he's not tried 17 yet, so
it doesn't matter. If you could stack 13 bales, if you could stack a 13 bale, you could definitely stack these. Nobody better. I used to love watching Grant and Rob stack bales.
Oh, Jesus, Travis, you turn around.
Yeah. There you go. You can take the tent on there.
Oh, you know what? I like this idea here. I like the idea of the big pile of mixed rations over
here. You like
That's
that?
armor.
Why did I? Grant, you're a woman. Okay. Why wouldn't you be?
But did you expect anything else?
Why wouldn't you be?
Thanks me, because I was bored yesterday.
No, come on.
Can you not get up the hill there, Roy?
I'm 4 miles now. I'm trucking along.
Okay.
Up.
If you don't make it up the hill, you can always do one of two things.
Yeah.
One,
turn around and come back down.
That's one. Two is yell at the map maker.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll yell at the map maker.
I'll yell at the map maker for leaving this little bit of odd grass right.
That won't do when you go yell at the map maker. Just make it stupid.
He makes life harder then.
Yeah.
Find something and realize, oh, that's not hard enough, because, you know, or do something that makes it easier. Map maker will find it. I know that.
I love the
fact
it's almost
like you see everything we do.
I love the fact that Reefy said, like, right off, he said, map is meant to.
Yeah.
Make it harder because Peter can place too good. Peter makes money for too fast.
This is on normal though, it's not on hard.
No. Yeah.
And the cows, in the sense, do make it easier.
Peter spends 12 hours a day. Travis
don't
spends
forget.
12
Yeah, because that came on at 8 o'clock this morning and he was on the fucking server and he's still on it now.
And we started off with like 10 tractors. We started off with a lot of stuff. Under normal circumstances, it'd have been a lot harder.
Yeah, but that's only because it's multiplayer and we need something for everybody to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Wait till the expenses of the tractor's coming. Because we have a lot of hours.
Can't wait till Grant gets his own tractor now.
Yes.
We don't have the money for it.
Oh, there's plenty there for me to show you first.
His tractor is the big dites.
That doesn't have front loading from the stacking bales.
Grant's a little tractor guy. He likes.
Take the Phantom.
I have these sorts. We have the 10 smallest tractors.
Yeah, we have all of the small tractors in game.
Spacebar.
Spacebar.
Are you using your wheel? Are you still using your wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you use spacebar or
the ability to remap your keys, you could. Otherwise, you don't.
Yeah, it's, your back paddles behind your wheel. They should be able to change between.
That's what I use, and I would suggest you mapping your paddles to change direction.
Same here.
Otherwise, you have to use the spacebar. You're not still on that same computer, are you, Grant? Are you?
Yeah.
You're still on a jizzbot? Holy shit. Good for you.
Jizzbox.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was a PP dance earlier, so
And he's coming with the pen.
If I had VR here, I'd be sorted with watching the same thing on 2 screens.
This would be fun to play.
We have a big Deutsch now, right?
Even with the Deutsch, it will be fun to play.
Yeah. Trying to come up and back around.
Big battlefield on field 28.
What's your speed at the harvester at, Travis? So I can just match you so I don't...
It's harvesting at 3.
Right.
And I did do a test with this and the New Holland. That TC9 doesn't run it any faster. It runs the same speed, so...
Yeah, but if I ram it back at you, it'll go faster.
Yeah.
Just simply because I'm pushing you.
Right.
Go ahead, show them how it's done, Grant.
This is really weird. It used to be.
And when you think about it, this tractor is not particularly small compared to what we were using, so...
Well, it's got to use the MR first, like how the bacon...
Oh yeah, MR being a... Yeah, I mean...
And then there's also the no change some other things, like...
Well, bales stay on forks now, which they never used to do.
That's weird having that space bar.
I'll let you finish off.
If you keep spacebar pressed for a few seconds, it'll just turn it off altogether.
Then you can use your brake pedal to back up, which I hate.
Use your normal pedals.
I was looking for it.
You going to mow field 3 as well, Moondog?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we have a lot of front load tractors going here.
Are you raking up there? Do you want me to... Oh, you're raking already, Roy?
Roy's raking.
You can rake if you want.
No. I was just thinking of doing something, but whatever. I'll just sit here. I just want to sit here and watch Grant stack bales, actually.
We could use the baler.
All right,
Start
yeah,
baling that.
I'll come down in a minute with
another. Okay.
We need another baler, though. We sent that one back.
No, we have a baler. We just released a second one. So we
Oh,
still
you're
have
mowing,
a baler.
Moondog. All right, yeah. I'll come down. I don't know where it is, but I'll come down. Nice turn, Grant. Little handbrake action there.
Do we have... Well, yeah, we can get the wrapper to wrap those, the round bales.
Oh, you want to wrap it? Can we get the? Can we lease the coon baler? Do we have enough money?
Lease the coon.
Do we have enough
We've
money?
only got $3,500.
Yeah, we can just take a loan for that down.
Oh, I just paid the loan off.
Right, but by the time you get a couple of silage bales, even if you just flog a couple, you'll have your money made.
I was going to say, welcome to Newbie Farm, Travis.
All right.
I swear to God, I am going to make a map, and it's going to be called "You Ain't Never Making Money on This Map."
Are you getting them there?
Oh, I'm full.
You want me to get them?
It doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Okay. So you want the coon, wrapper, and baler, yeah?
Look at this. Yeah. We must have made, I don't know, 200 or 300 silage bales up on Spring Hill, right? And Grant stacked every single one of them. I'd stacked nothing, and it was just, and I'm not, and Armor, I'm not excluding you. It's a lot of fun to watch you guys stack bales.
Were they the little bales or the big bales?
No, they were the big ones. We did the little ones a couple.
Oh, this is full.
Grant, are you using a mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is harder. So I'm gonna give you credit as well. Because
Oh,
I
it's-
Mouse is way.
Which baler do you want? The one that...
Okay, Welsh Farmer, can you please ask BP if it's okay for me to put some farm sim screenshots on the Discord? Thank you.
Absolutely, please
Yes,
do.
yes.
Please do. I'm building an opening screen, an opening scene. Oh, absolutely, put some screenshots up. Yeah, fantastic.
Okay, I'll put one up. Bill.
Which baler do you want, BP? Do you want
Can we get the coon with the
combi one?
The combine one with the one with the wrapper?
Yeah.
So I could be annoyed with that because it's not a continuous baler, but whatever, it's fine.
So that automatic that wraps it at the same time, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, so we don't need the coon wrapper. Okay.
Yeah, but here's the
No,
thing.
you don't need a wrapper. You just.
Me and Grant did hit each other.
And I got the major lag.
Yeah, he leased that baler.
Can I run that? Will the Hurleyman run that? Is that?
No, you'll need.
I doubt it.
Probably the T7. I'd say BP.
Where's back at the farm?
Yeah, I see the wrapper. The baler? Do we have? Where's the T7?
Well, we don't have a T7.
Didn't you want the armor by earlier?
No, it's the
but
the Deutz.
All right, whatever the big one.
Yeah, the
big one
Deutz.
earlier. The Deutz,
Do we not have the good T7? We have the good T7s in, right?
Did, but he didn't
but
get it and buy it.
because it's not MR.
Oh, who cares? Whatever. Oh, but this is going to be MR. Yeah.
Oh, no problem, Welsh Farmer.
Yeah.
Thank you for
yeah,
watching.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for watching, and thank you for asking. No problem.
Yeah, you guys are absolutely welcome to put up screenshots of whatever games you're playing. It doesn't have to be Farm Sim. I'm going to turn them all into a big sort of opening scene.
Try and put monkey pictures instead of anything else.
I don't know if you can get into monkey pictures or not. You should.
It is. It's all, no.
I think it's public. Yeah.
No, that's public. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, so it's really on there, so they're all in one place.
All right. Well, then I'm going to need this Deutz then to pull this baler. You guys are going to have to figure it out with this baler.
That's fine. The bales can sit down here on the field for a while.
Are you just getting the trailer there, Travis?
I had to empty.
Yeah, is that where you are? Trailer.
Yeah, I'm almost back down
Well,
here.
yet another new experience for me. I've never driven a Deutz in Farm Sim 17. That's about what I expected.
That is nice one.
Yeah, it's not bad. They always have good interiors. Just sneak in there, Peter. Jeez, there's a lot of stuff going on up here.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm sitting 30 feet in the air in this thing. It's so big compared to what I've been driving with everything else.
High up in that one.
You that, Travis? I've been doing this so many times waiting for you.
Getting your exercise in.
All right, where am I going?
Field 5.
Field 5. Oh, another field.
I'll drive it the way for you when.
Yeah.
I can hear Discord going off, so I know stuff's going in. Good. Yep. I was thinking about creating a room just for, like, you know, screenshots of games instead of just the random stuff that we put in, so I can just grab them all.
Well, I left you a nice screenshot and monkey pictures.
Where's field 5?
Just
heading towards field 4.
grass field. Yeah.
It didn't work. It didn't make the view time.
Oh, I'm off.
How much
Oh, if I turn it on, huh?
2 seconds for Travis.
Yep.
It's the other side of the hill from the field you were on.
Only dump this in the middle of the field, so that way it's always a short route for you.
Welsh Farmer goes, that will be me, I got a few, so...
Yeah, no worries, man.
What?
If you could... Well, they'll all be under your name anyway, so...
They'll all be under mine.
Yeah.
Because I wanna make sure I credit... I'll have to pull them into GIMP or whatever and put them in... No, I don't want to go that. And put your names on the corners of them so everybody knows who's taking them.
Peter going back and forth.
Peter keeps sneaking in between everybody.
Yeah. Starting to get a little bit fun.
How much have you done, Peter?
Well, he's a bus driver, not quite a taxi cab driver, but close.
Yeah, but,
I'm going the wrong way. I need to go the other side of the bridge.
Oh, yeah.
I've been going here for 2 hours now.
Well, not...
It's going 2 hours between with power food to the cows.
Yeah.
Oh, floating tree. Roy, I got a floating tree.
700 liters at a time.
Is that the one by the bridge?
It's the one when you turn up to go up to...
Turn 14. Like, just down from the bridge at the corner to 14.
Next to field 9.
Yeah, that one's fixed.
All right, so
Go straight, BP.
Okay.
Just keep going forward.
Yep.
We need a roundabout here.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Grant's probably not used to this many people on a server at the same time.
No, because 13 couldn't handle that, could it?
No, it was only ever just me and him.
Yeah. And if it was 15, somebody could just turn on the lights.
It's that field right there on your right, BP.
Yeah, I got you. I see it.
Okay.
And now the reverse lights go on automatic every time you do reverse.
Do I have to unfold this? Where is it? Yes.
Now the hard part starts being.
Okay. Well, you know what I need to do? I need to kill chat so I can actually see my...
Don't ruin the stack now, Grant, we had made. But this is the hard part, to make the second stack.
You don't have to turn this wrapper on individual... No, you don't. Okay.
No.
There good.
But it does, just be careful, have a look, because it does give you an option of not wrapping, I think, or to hold it and not release the bale once it's wrapped.
Turn off the lift pickup stopping. Okay, let's see what happens.
You need to call press the button to release the wrapper. Bale from the wrapper. What I need to do when you're driving.
I'm gonna have to take off here in about 10 minutes or so.
Yeah,
right.
Same here.
Me too.
Same here. Because it's
I see, Travis, you're leaving, everyone's gone.
Yeah.
Hey, that makes me feel pretty good.
Well, mine's just because I got work in the morning.
Yeah, I know. Peter's got to get some sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to
Wait a
get
minute.
spring.
What's sleep? Can you explain sleep?
That's when your truck is or tractor is on its side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'd like to think the guy operates a giant dangerous machine as well.
Are you going to be done soon, Peter?
Oh, I thought I could make it to maximum amount of powerful, but you never know. I'm soon there.
You have 6,443 in there now. And it
Yeah.
was almost in the bottom when you started.
Yeah, it was in the orange. So I put some straw in there as well.
This field's easier to get around, Roy.
Yep.
I'd almost
You
want to
haven't got
say
help.
it's too easy compared to the other fields, but if I say that, you find you put a tree in the middle of it or something.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
No cars they can go around trees, or you should see islands.
Water.
Oh,
Yeah.
Or a hill.
No, I've got plenty of hills.
Yeah, but you can have a wee spike of a hill in the middle of the field. Just for
That's
the
I
work.
could. Yeah, I could. You see, it isn't just me that makes it hard. I mean, other people come up with ideas.
I know.
Yeah, that's because I'm a sadistic asshole.
Well, as I was telling Peter in Armor earlier, yes, it's a hard field, and yes, I've cut through hedges. That's because it was easy to do it at that time. You mentioned we were going to not have that access. I started actually driving through the town just to be fine with it. I complain about it. It's just my own driving that when I catch hedges. The only complaint I have about the map itself is personal play. I'd like to be able to sometimes merge a few fields together. Not the option on this map. That's all. There's about 3 that you can do.
That's why you have giant editor.
Although it would be nice if they came up with a solid fence that you could get rid of.
This is why I want in 19 the ability to cut away hedges. We've got forestry, give us the ability to cut the hedges away.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can put that in, but you'd have to get it from somebody else's map.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there is a. I remember seeing her on something.
The problem is, I've looked at them, and I would have to replace every single hedge individually. You can't use the replace all feature because all the hedges end up on end.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you consider there's probably over a few thousand hedges on this map.
Really nice.
Yeah, but if giants added that in themselves, you still have to do it.
Yeah.
One thing is making it harder.
But then it'd be worth it because it's an actual feature. Whereas in FS19, if it's not ported over, then it's a wasted feature. I have to replace them all over again then.
Right.
The replaceable hedge.
Yeah.
So
cuttable hedge.
This baler unloads itself from the. Well, that's.
The baler will go into the thing. Yeah.
Wrapper by itself. Yeah, cool.
But you need to unload the wrapper. But
Yeah.
you can do that when you drive.
Yeah.
Are you just skipping the ends of the lanes now, Travis?
No, not down here.
There's no track down here, Ramis, now.
Oh.
It's like you just drove
down
right
there.
up
I am. Yeah, down there I am. But up here on the upside, I'm not.
Right. Okay.
So that the other baler can hold 6,000 litres. Does that mean it's a bigger bale then?
Yep.
Which one?
The other Coon baler.
You can.
The round baler or
the first baler, I can't remember its
the
name.
Square one.
The square one? Yeah, both the square ones I think do 6,000.
Did I do 6,000?
No, this
Yep.
one does 3,000 litres and the other one 6,000.
Oh, the round one does.
The round is 3. Yeah, I didn't realize that at first because we had some square balers up there, and so I wasn't paying attention, and I loaded up that mixed feeder. I was like, what the heck? Why have I not got mixed ration? Well, that's why. I had too much hay or straw or something. I don't remember what it was.
You're one way left there, Grant. It fell off the floor.
Why Grant's so good at doing them bales? He concentrates.
Oh.
I haven't heard
Trust
one syllable.
Scared of
Haven't you
lag.
got that field done yet?
I'm nearly done. I don't want to hear it, Roy.
Sitting there.
You're not
munching.
done yet.
Sitting there eating.
Yeah, I can see him.
Oop, I'm full.
And,
You was
The
not
tractors
watching
have been
me
busy.
eat.
I can see it twice because you're on BP's channel too.
I have to get going. Get some sleep. So.
All right, Peter.
Yep.
Thanks
All right,
very much,
Peter.
my friend. For
Take
all
care,
See ya,
the
Peter.
everyone.
I'll
And,
finish this row off and then I'll
Yep.
jump off too.
Bye bye.
Okay, Stu.
See you,
Bye,
Peter.
guys.
See you, Stu.
Yeah,
And I might
Bye,
as well
everybody.
take the point here, and we'll just end this stream here at this point and say goodbye.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.
ya.
Subscribe to Moonpig on YouTube.